Seven Lazy S Cafe and Bar in Thermopolis invites you to try the best breakfast in Wyoming. Try some of the hit dishes like the biscuits and gravy, the chicken fried steak, and the huevos rancheros. If it translates to ranch eggs, you know it'll be good. Try over 20 breakfast items on the menu. Find the kind of cooking that keeps you wanting more at 109 South 6th Street in Thermopolis. 7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar. Open Friday through Tuesday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and for dinner, 4:30 to 9 p.m.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you choose your bank, it makes sense to choose your neighbors, your friends at Central Bank and Trust.
We're the parents cheering next to you at the games.
We're the volunteers working with you at local events.
We are the friendly faces who greet you by name.
For your personal and business needs, loan, saving, checking, or tools for running your business and financing your dreams, choose a bank that truly understands you.
Central Bank and Trust, across from the post office in Thermopolis.
Go Bobcats!
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
Well, happy Valentine's Day, everybody. This is Marshall Whitaker here in wonderful Thermopolis, Wyoming, getting ready to call some exciting action between the Thermopolis Bobcats and the Grable Buffs, as we'll kick off here in just a little bit with the Lady Bobcats against the Lady Buffs in our opening round, and then our main event of the afternoon, the Bobcats versus the Buffs varsity boys game that will probably be kicking off maybe around, looks like 3:45 is what we're looking at the moment. We're wrapping up the boys JV game, and it has been a nail biter here for the last couple of minutes as Grable has played awfully tough on the JV side as they're down to 25-34 to the junior varsity Bobcats. And so as if you're watching on the YouTube here in Wyoming today, that's what you're catching in the camera going on. But I want to go in and get us started on our pregame side, so that we can give the girls ample time for their pregame opportunity in the event they do a short clock here. Last night was a tremendous game in Shoshoni as the Lady Bobcats dominated that game early through some incredibly streaky shooting, and then was able to keep things going for themselves all the way to a finish that was dominant throughout the second half. A couple of really excellent games played last night by Cameron Farrell and by Charlie Slagle and, of course, Jaisley Owsley. Those three really went above and beyond throughout the game. But also had the opportunity to see Chloe Owsley and Logan Farrell give us a look at what the future might look like here for the Lady Cats, as they played some tremendous minutes as well in that battle. And so that was an outstanding opportunity to see the Lady Cats really play their style of ball, as we talked about last night a little bit. They are streaky. They can get hot and cold, and at this point they have enough players that can get hot and cold at different times that it allows them to score a lot of points in a very short window, play hard-nosed defense, use that aggressive press, And those things all work together to make for a dynamic team. So as we get ready for this battle on the mountain tonight, I'm looking forward to seeing what they do with the Grable Lady Buffs. As we are getting closer to the end of the JV boys game, we are waiting for the ladies to start shortly after that. I want to invite you to hang in here with me, and we're going to pay a few bills. Keep watching us here on YO Today's YouTube channel and listening in on 101.7 KDNO.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blowdorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blowdorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blowdorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blowdorn Lumber.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Welcome back, everybody, here in Thermopolis, Wyoming, for this Valentine's Day battle on the mountain, as we are looking at the Grable Lady Buffs and your Thermopolis Lady Bobcats and doing warm-ups and getting ready for what should be an exciting afternoon of Valentine's Day basketball. As we talked about just a few minutes ago last night, the Lady Bobcats dominated the Shoshoni Lady Blue in a really good game, showcasing the best of what they bring to the table. And as they get ready for this one tonight, let's hope for, fresh legs and plenty of excitement. Some of those Lady Bobcats played a lot of minutes last night. There was not a lot of downtime as they utilized that press for everything it was worth. So as we are moving towards our starting lineups, I want to look for just a few moments at our Edward Jones keys to the game. Edward Jones, Travis Winger's office in Thermopolis, gives us an opportunity to know and learn a little bit about our finances when you meet with Travis Winger. And here we want to know and learn a little bit about what's going to make the difference for the teams in this game here. One thing that I would say about the Lady Cats is they're big and they're physical. As they came walking by doing some warm-ups just a little bit ago, I was kind of surprised that several of these girls are bigger than I am in height. All of them are taller than cameraman Declan, and they're a big physical team. On top of that, they use that press on defense so effectively. If the Lady Buffs can find a way to get around that press, break that press early, and score, and that was the difference in last night's game. The Shoshoni Lady Blue found ways to get away from the press, but they could not get the ball to go in the basket. If the Lady Buffs can score, it's going to force Thermopolis to get out of their rhythm. That said, that is not an easy task, and if the press is working in full force, it's going to be very difficult for the Lady Buffs to really get into any kind of rhythm on offense. To me, that is our Edward Jones, Travis Winger key to the game. Can Thermopolis operate their press to full effect, or will the Lady Buffs find a way to get around that press and turn those things into points? That's going to make all of the difference in this game here this afternoon. We will be back in just a few moments with our Rapahoe first starting lineup for the game. And then we're going to be fired up and getting ready to make a move as this action is about to get started. Hang in here with me on YouTube with a WYO Today channel or on 101.7 KDNO as we're getting ready to get started here in just a few moments.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 316 North 6th Street, Thermopolis. The crowd is roaring, the whistle sounds, and a new season kicks off. Behind every pass, every drive, and every hard-fought point, Hot Springs Health is there. From Fremont County to Worland and right here in Thermopolis, their clinics care for every athlete like family. With modern equipment, trusted providers, and sports equipment ready when you need them, Hot Springs Health keeps our athletes strong and ready to play. This season and every season, Hot Springs Health proudly stands with our hometown teams.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Indulge in a mouth-watering meal at the One-Eyed Buffalo in Thermopolis. Whether you're craving a juicy burger, a tender steak, or something from the sea, we've got something to excite every palate. Savor our craft beers, brewed right on site, and enjoy our signature cocktails. Don't forget to pick up a souvenir to add to your collection. Come in, catch all the games, and soak in the atmosphere. You'll only find this unique experience at the One-Eyed Buffalo, located at 535 Broadway in Thermopolis, open daily at 11 a.m. Proud supporters of Thermopolis High School sports.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready for our starting lineups right here in Thermopolis on this wonderful Valentine's Day. So we look at the Grable Lady Buffs and the Thermopolis Lady Cats in preparation for what is bound to be an intense and physical confrontation. About a minute before time to get kicked off, and so we are prepping up now for the start of the action as we await starting lineups and get ready for everything that is to follow here this Valentine's Day. It's a beautiful drive coming up to the canyon today for this game. The weather was just wonderful. And so that was always a fun part of the adventure when you get to come up to Thermopolis and you get to enjoy the drive. You get to see the beauty of all that's there in the canyon, and then you get here for what is bound to be a full-fledged basketball grudge match here in the heart of the Bighorn Mountains. And so we are getting started here in just a moment. We're going to pay a couple of more bills, and then we'll be back with our starting lineups right here on 101.7 KDNO and WYO Today YouTube.
Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Considering physical therapy? Get it done right with Right Rehabilitation. Doctors Ryan and Tess Williams offer outpatient physical therapy for sports injuries, pre- and post-surgical rehabilitation, joint pain, and more for adults and children. Ryan is the only board-certified orthopedic specialist in town, and they always put their patients first. Newly renovated offices at 800 Shoshoni Street in Thermopolis include a large gym and private treatment rooms. Call for an appointment today. Right Rehabilitation. For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted Jackrabbit Java. To learn more, visit StorytellerYO.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
Looking to transform your home or outdoor space? Thermopolis Hardware has everything you need.
From a kitchen or bath remodel to barbecue grills to name brand tools and sporting goods, the staff at Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile is here to help.
Stop in today and they'll find what you need and get you on your way. Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, your one stop for home improvement, outdoor recreation, and more.
Ace Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, a hardware store and a whole lot more.
Shop local.
Be local.
Go Bobcats.
And we are ready for starting lineups right here in today's matchup for the Lady Buffs, starting lineup, Shayna Cheatham, Marley Henson, Brooklyn Allen, Cheryl Diaz-Rios, and Perla Rodriguez. And now for your Thermopolis Lady Cats. Their starting lineup includes Chloe Owsley, Logan Farrell, Jaisley Owsley, Cameron Farrell, number 13, and number 30, Charlie Slagle. And so the starting lineups have been announced. The lights have dimmed, the smoke is settling, and we are getting ready for some action. Here we are right now getting ready for the opening tip-off here in Thermopolis, Wyoming for today's battle, the Grable Lady Buffs, the Thermopolis Lady Cats. Here we go. As they reach out and honor part of their Thermopolis family here and prepare for what is going to be an intense and physical battle. Refs come into middle court. We are ready for the tip. The tip is up, and the Grable Lady Buffs take the tip. Pass flips around inside to number 22, kicks it back out to number 5. That's Shayna Cheatham. Back around to Marley Henson as she comes around, swings it over to Brooklyn Allen. Allen inside to Rodriguez, and back out to Cheatham with a shot and a miss. Rodriguez inside. Gets her offensive rebound, kicks it back out. Number 10, Marley Henson, takes it back to reset the offense. Kicks it around the horn and knocked out of bounds by Thermopolis. Lady Buffs take the ball, preparing to inbound. Kicks it over to Henson. Henson throws it over to Cheatham. Cheatham sets up the offense as Brooklyn Allen comes back to the top of the key. Looks around and a quick cut over the middle. Play falls apart, and yet they keep the ball. And a big three-pointer by Brooklyn Allen. Coming up the court, it is Farrell to Farrell. Farrell over to Jaisley Owsley. Cameron Farrell back to Logan Farrell. Over to Jaisley Owsley in the corner. They continue to pass the ball back and forth with a big shot by Jordan Farrell. It is off the mark, and the Grable Lady Buffs with the rebound. Kicks the ball over, and bringing it up the court is Henson. Henson gets it inside to Rodriguez for the layup, and the Lady Buffs are up 5-0 with 6 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Cameron Farrell with the ball at the top of the key, kicks it over to Jaisley Owsley, heaves it across the court to Jordan Farrell, and Jordan Farrell misses Cameron Farrell with a backcourt violation. It will be the Lady Buffs ball at midcourt. So a little tired here out of the gate, a little sloppy with their execution right off the bat, but Lady Cats have the opportunity to bounce back on this. It's super early. Marley Henson with the ball, kicks it around to Cheatham. Cheatham gets tangled up with Farrell, gets the ball out of there. Marley Henson with the ball, being face guarded by Chloe Owsley. Nice double up play. Nice underneath, but the shot just doesn't fall. And Jordan Farrell has the opportunity to push right in and draws a non-shooting foul in the midst of the action. Jordan Farrell takes the ball out under their own basket. Lady Cats with possession, kicks it over to Jaisley Owsley. Jaisley Owsley kicks it out to Farrell, who passes it back to Jaisley Owsley. Inside to Slagle. And then Owsley with a nice three-pointer kissed off the glass from the baseline. 5-3, 5 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. It is 5-3 Lady Buffs with the ball. Marley Henson passes it inside to Diaz Rios, and the shot does fall. Slagle back and forth with Farrell. Farrell sisters passing the ball back and forth. Cameron Farrell kicks it out. Slagle in a beautiful spot, wide open for three, and she hits it. 7-6. Lady Buffs over the Bobcats, but the Bobcats are closing fast. Henson kicks the ball over to Allen. Allen and Henson about 4 feet apart, passing it back and forth. Rodriguez gets the ball inside, and Cheatham makes a nice cut down the baseline, but can't get the ball to fall. Rodriguez back inside, kicks it over to Diaz Rios, and it goes out of bounds off of Diaz Rios' hands. It will be Thermopolis' ball on the inbound. 4:29 remaining. Lady Buffs up 7-6. Cameron Farrell comes off the court. She is replaced by Paige Jones. Paige Jones running the point, passing the ball back and forth to Jordan Farrell. Paige Jones flicks it over to Sladle. Sladle throws it inside, kicks it back out to Jaisley Owsley. Jordan Farrell with a nice jump shot, doesn't go her way. Owsley with the rebound. Farrell with a long, wide open three, just a little long. Charlie Sladle gets the ball, goes up, gets fouled, and is heading to the line to shoot two with a chance to give the Bobcats an early lead. We are awaiting the first of 2 shots from Charlie Sladle. She had a wonderful game last night, has already started with 3 tonight. Her first shot, off the back of the rim, just a little too much. All right, ready to shoot her second. Sets up, prepares, and shoots. And it is good, and we are tied at 3 minutes and 59 seconds after the first quarter. And on the inbounds, that Thermopolis pressure cracks the Lady Buffs as they throw the ball out of bounds on the inbounds and retake possession on their end of the court. Inbound to Paige Jones. Paige Jones kicks it over to Farrell. Farrell kicks it back to Jones. Jones to Farrell in the corner. Farrell back to Jones at the top of the key. Jones moves around, gets it, and throws it away. She was looking for Chloe Owsley, but the connection just did not make. Caitlin Hunt with the inbound for the Lady Buffs, looking for Marley Henson, but it hits her in the foot, ends up out of bounds due to the defensive pressure. Buffs retain. Buffs pass it in to Henson. Henson has the ball, throws it over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets it to a cutting Caitlin Hunt, who draws the contact and will be shooting 2 from the line. Coming to the line for the first of 2. 7 all, 3 minutes, 37 seconds left in the first quarter. And Hunt drains the first of her 2 free throws. Cameron Farrell coming back in, taking out her sister Jordan Farrell. Leave Paige Jones, Chloe Owsley, Charlie Sladle, and Jaisley Owsley on the court. Hunt hits the second free throw. Lady Buffs up 9-7. Chloe Owsley brings the ball up the court, passes it to Paige Jones, who kicks it back over to Cameron Farrell. Farrell back to Jones. Jones kicks it over to Owsley. Owsley throws it across the court to Cameron Farrell, who kicks it out to Paige Jones with a nice look and a 3. Bobcats take their first lead of the game, 10-9, with 3:13 remaining in the first quarter. Lady Buffs bring the ball back up the court as Diaz Rios runs up and gets it inside to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, covered by Owsley, loses the handle, and the Lady Cats reserve the ball. Charlie Slagle's coming out of the game. In comes Paisley Logan. Coming up the court, it is Jaisley Owsley to Cameron Farrell, over to Paige Jones. Paige Jones back to Farrell. Paige Jones, top of the key, looking for movement. So Owsley calls for it. Paige Jones on the outside. They continue to work this around the outside. And there's a nice look right there for Cameron Farrell. Kicks it back out to Paige Jones. Jaisley Owsley with a nice look. Just a little bit off the mark. Ball bounces out of bounds, and it is Lady Buffs basketball. 10-9, 2 minutes and 30 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Inbounds to Brooklyn Allen, back to Hunt, and then kicks it up to Marley Henson. But in the fast break of getting past the press, they lost control. Ball bounced off of Paisley Logan, and as a result, to get a reset under the basket, inbound for the Lady Buffs. Lady Buffs pass it to Hunt. Hunt has a nice clean look for three, rattles around the rim, but it is rebounded by Brooklyn Allen. Tied up with a jump ball. Possession for the Lady Cats. Lady Cats with the inbound. Cameron Farrell brings the ball up the court. Passes it over to Paige Jones. Paige Jones throws it inside to Owsley. Owsley kicks it out to Farrell, and Farrell sends it over to Chloe Owsley. Inside to Paige Jones with the rebound, but the ball gets away. Hits a foot, the Lady Buffs recover, and there is a foul on Paige Jones. Struggling for the loose ball is an opportunity for fouls to rack up in a hurry, and that was definitely one of those situations for Paige Jones, just a little too aggressive on that one. Jones going face-to-face with number 10, Marley Henson. Henson working back and forth, and beautiful pick set by Hunt. Allen coming around the top of the key, kicks it back out to, throws it over to Henson. Henson to Allen, one pass too many to Paige Jones on the fast break, going in for the layup, and it is good. 12-9, 1 minute, 21 seconds remaining in the first quarter, and now the Thermopolis Lady Cats are turning up the pressure. As a result, there is some tightening using that side hand. Paige Jones with the steal. Second fast break in a row. Oh, and she draws the foul. She'll be shooting two at the line. That's good, strong, aggressive defense right there by Paige Jones here in the first quarter. To the line to shoot two, 1 minute and 7 seconds left. 12-9, Lady Cats with the lead. Preparing for Paige Jones to shoot her first. Oh, just off the back of the rim. All right, Cameron Farrell, Charlie Slagle coming back in the game. Chloe Owsley coming out. And Jaisley Owsley coming out. Get a little breath, get a little air. Oh, misses the second. Rebounded by Rodriguez and passed over to number 5, Cheatham. Cheatham being face guarded by Farrell. Cheatham back out, kicks it outside to number 20, who I do not have a name for. Kicks it over to number 3, Caitlin Hunt. 20 throws it off, loses the ball. Jordan Farrell with the drive, goes up, draws the contact, and will be shooting two at the line. 34 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. 12-9, Lady Cats with the lead. Jordan Farrell preparing to shoot two at the line. Preparing for her first shot. Farrell's up, off the back of the rim. Lady Buffs bringing in some reserves. Jasmine Rodriguez coming in. And we are preparing for our second shot. Farrell off the front of the rim. Slips off of Slagle's hands and into the hands of number 5, Cheatham. Cheatham gets it up the court to Jasmine Rodriguez. Rodriguez pitches it inside to Sherilyn Diaz-Rios. Little action under the basket for a foul situation. Lady Buffs maintain the ball. Ball inbounded inside to Diaz-Rios, kicks it out to Cheatham. Cheatham with a nice three-point look, but the ball is just a little long. Farrell passes the ball up to Logan Farrell, who absolutely fights for positioning and earns the opportunity to head back to the line for 2 more shots. 2.9 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. It is 12-9 Lady Cats over the Lady Buffs. Jordan Farrell preparing to shoot her first of 2 free throws. And this one just a little too hard, a little too much on the rim. Coming back in for the Lady Buffs, number 11, Brooklyn Allen. The second free throw is good. It is now 13-9, 2.9 seconds remaining in the quarter. And that's the quarter. As we prepare to get ready for the second quarter of action, we're going to take a quick break along with the teams. Hang in here right now with WYO Today's YouTube channel and KDNO 101.7 for more action.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are coming back. The second quarter is getting underway here in Thermopolis, Wyoming, for what has not disappointed. The Lady Buffs came out strong, built a quick, solid lead, and the Lady Cats have come roaring back, taking the lead here at the end of the first quarter, 13-9 on this Valentine's Day battle here in the mountains. This Bighorn battle between these two teams, separated by just a few miles down the road, is such a wonderful embodiment of so much of what Wyoming high school athletics is like. And as we get started, Farrell with the ball at the top of the key, kicks it over to Jordan Farrell in the corner. Back and forth, they are running those Lady Buff defenders hard. Got the ball inside, defensively bounced it out of bounds. The Lady Cats will inbound from under their own basket. Farrell looking to inbounds, throws it out to Jordan Farrell. Jordan Farrell gets it over to Chloe Owsley. Little bit of movement. Looks like it might have been a lane violation. Lane violation against the Lady Cats. Lady Buffs get the ball. Lady Cats gearing up that press. Oh, look at that as Jordan Farrell picks off the inbounds. And there went Chloe Owsley with a long two-pointer. Continuing to expand the lead. Rios Diaz patches the ball inside. Kicks it out to Cheatham. Cheatham shot misses. Recovered. Rodriguez with the ball just above the arc. And another offensive rebound for Marley Henson. Ball inside to Rodriguez. Perla Rodriguez goes in and draws the contact. She will be shooting 2 from the line. 6:57 remaining here in the second quarter. It is 16-9 Lady Bobcats over the Lady Buffs thus far. Waiting on the first of 2 shots from Perla Rodriguez. And the first is in. Multiple substitutions coming in for the Lady Buffs. In comes Caitlin Hunt. And the second shot is off. Slagle gets a quality rebound. Farrell brings the ball back up the court. Cameron Farrell preparing to set up the offense. Slagle gets the ball. It's passed around. Jordan Farrell with the ball. Kicks it back to Cameron Farrell. Slagle passes it inside. Slagle gets it back. And a big three that doesn't go in. But Chloe Owsley gets the offensive rebound, draws the contact, bringing it back up, and will shoot 2 from the line. (16-10). Bobcats. The first of 2 shots. Too much, too far. Lady Buffs bringing in Jasmine Rodriguez. Owsley prepares to shoot her second, and that free throw falls. 17-10, Lady Cats. 6:33 remaining. And Rodriguez with an excellent inside drop, picks up 2 points. Lady Cats with the ball. Farrell working towards the top of the key. Cameron Farrell looking for someone to pass it around to, finds her sister. Chloe Owsley, J.S. Owsley finds a wide open look and knocks down the 3 as the lead continues to expand. Bobcats 20, Lady Buffs 12. Diaz Rios. The ball begins swinging it around the perimeter. That's inside. Kicks the ball outside, back inside to Rodriguez. Rodriguez with the layup, doesn't fall. Fights for her offensive rebound. Ends up back in Lady Buff's hands. Number 10, Marley Henson with a jump shot that does not fall. Lady Cats with the rebound. There is a timeout called by the Thermopolis Lady Bobcats. We will take it with them. Stay right here with us on WYO Today's YouTube channel and on 101.7 KDNO.
They say to wear your passion on your sleeve, and WYO makes it possible. Whether you're looking to stand out with custom t-shirts or wear top quality brands like Carhartt, Red Wing, and CC Beanie, WYO has them. WYO of Thermopolis offers personalized printing and embroidery services to bring your vision to life. Show off your pride with official University of Wyoming gear for the whole family. Female, veteran-owned, and dedicated to quality, WYO is your go-to for all things apparel. WYO express yourself.
All right, and that timeout's wrapping up as the Lady Buffs are back on the court. Lady Bobcats heading back out themselves. Looks like they will be bringing out Charlie Sladle and Chloe Owsley, Cameron Farrell. Looks like Paige Jones and number 24, Morgan Jones. Anticipated the route there for the Lady Buffs, knocking the ball out of bounds. Fresh inbounds for the Lady Cats. Paige Jones with the ball up at the top of the key. Throws it across the court. Cameron Farrell back to Morgan Jones. Morgan Jones back to Paige Jones. Ball gets stripped away on the inside. There is a fast break. And number 10, Marley Henson, draws the contact on the fast break. She will shoot 2 from the line. 4:55 remaining here in the second quarter. 20-12, Lady Cats over the Lady Buffs. And on the first shot, Henson is short. All right, preparing the next shot. Henson prepares to take her second shot from the line. It is up, it is high, it is good. (20-13), 4:50 remaining in the second period. Farrell throws it across the court to Paige Jones. Farrell just gets in the lane, fights her way through 3 defenders, cannot draw the contact, and it's too hard. Lady Buffs with the ball. There, create the trap. Henson wisely bounces the ball off of Paige Jones, gets it out of bounds, gets out of that trap, gets a fresh set up for the inbounds on the far side of the court. Inbounds the ball to Jasmine Rodriguez. Rodriguez pitches it over to number 1. Henson sets a nice screen, allowing her to get the ball back to Rodriguez. Henson comes back around all of that screen, gets a nice shot up. Oh, bounces all over the right side of the rim before it goes away. Chloe Owsley with a 4-foot jump shot that says, I'll take that for 2. Coming against the ball, Paige Jones using the sideline as an extra defender. Got a little too aggressive. Foul called against Paige Jones. A couple of players coming back in. It's like Jaisley Owsley's taking over for Cameron Farrell. And Logan Farrell coming in for Paige Jones. Zero passes it over there to number 11. Number 11 is Brooklyn Allen. Brooklyn Allen gets it back to number 0, but it is out of bounds. Chloe Owsley sets to throw the inbounds from the near sideline, trades out with Logan Farrell. And there is a timeout call by the Lady Buffs. We will take that timeout with them as well here with 3:52 remaining in the second quarter. 22-13, the Lady Bobcats with the lead right here on YO Today's YouTube channel and 101.7 KDNO.
Since 1964, Valley Lumber and Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this timeout's coming to an end, and we are getting ready for some more action here on the court. Looks like both of these teams are trying to really get the idea of what they want to do as they move forward, as the Buffs have had some opportunities getting past the press, but also with Thermopolis being a little less aggressive. Jordan Farrell prepares to take the inbound. She will most likely be inbounding it over here to Jaisley Owsley, and she does. Jaisley Owsley brings the ball up past half court. Pitches over to Jordan. Jordan Farrell finds Jaisley Owsley, kicks that ball back out, finds it inside. They do some nice ball movement, but it just does not fall for Paige Logan. Oh, Morgan Jones. Morgan Jones inside, just does not fall. Lady Buffs ball after the out of bounds. Number 10, Marley Henson back up, pitches the ball to Rodriguez. Rodriguez gets inside and drops in the layup. 22-15, 3:17 remaining in the quarter. Jaisley Owsley with the ball, top of the key. Pitches it over. There is a battle for it. Number 0 comes away with it. Gets it out in front to Marley Henson. Marley Henson taking it coast to coast for the layup, and it is good. And the coach has seen just about all that they're going to see as the Bobcats take a timeout. Going to regroup and regather coming out of this timeout to get ready for a more defensive-oriented dynamic and prevent this from becoming a run. 22-17, Bobcats with the lead. Lady Buffs pushing with 4 unanswered, 3:01 remaining here in the second period. We will take this break with them on YO Today's YouTube channel and KDNO 101.7.
Warm Valley Health Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
All right, and we are out of the timeouts as Cameron Farrell and Jordan Farrell make up the backcourt in this lineup. Cameron Farrell passes over to Jordan Farrell. Jordan Farrell gets it over to Jaisley Owsley. Jaisley Owsley finds Slagle in the inside, up with it, but it does not fall. Lady Buffs with the rebound. Down the court goes Cheatham. Cheatham with the ball. They get into an adventure there with Farrell, but they do maintain possession. Cheatham with the ball, top of the key, kicks it over to number 0. Brooklyn Allen with the shot, rebounded by Cameron Farrell. Cameron Farrell coming up the court. There is a little bit of pressure there. Jordan Farrell, and the ball is blocked on the pass, out of bounds. Possession remains the Lady Cats. There is a substitution as it's like Jordan Farrell comes back in the game. Chloe Owsley, Jaisley Owsley, Slagle, the starting lineup back on the floor. Jaisley Owsley with a shot from the moon, just doesn't quite get there. Marley Henson brings the ball up the court. It is picked off by Cameron Farrell. Cameron Farrell, nice fake with an opportunity for the layup, but the ball does not drop. Henson gets in tight, holds on for a jump ball, and the Lady Buffs will maintain possession. 22-17, 1 minute, 54 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Number 0 with the inbounds, throws it over to Henson. Henson starts to come up the court with it. That Thermop press is there, but it is definitely being dribbled around quite a bit by the Lady Buffs. Cheatham with the ball. Cheatham comes to the line at the perimeter, kicks it out to Allen. Allen kicks the ball around to Henson. Back inside to Allen, and it is knocked out of bounds by the Lady Cats. Cheatham comes out. Perla Rodriguez comes in. Inbounds goes to number 0, kicks it outside to Allen. Allen flips it over to Diaz-Rios. Diaz-Rios inside to Allen. Back outside to Diaz-Rios. Inside to Rodriguez. Back outside to Henson. Ball is just a little long. Allen to Henson inside. Henson with a jump shot. That does drop. Marley Henson with 2 more points here in this quarter. 22-19, 1 minute, 3 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Cameron Farrell back and forth with Jordan Farrell at the top. Coming around the perimeter, Cameron Farrell kicks out with a no look to Jordan Farrell. Jordan Farrell, nice look at the basket, just doesn't go her way. Playing hard for the rebound. It will remain with the Lady Cats as it goes out of bounds. 50 seconds remaining in the quarter, 22-19. Lady Cats over the Lady Buffs. Chloe Owsley inbounds the ball to Logan Farrell. Logan Farrell splits 2 defenders. Goes back to Cameron Farrell. Cameron Farrell looks to set a pick and a screen. Logan Farrell gets it inside to Jaisley Owsley, inside about the lane. Cameron Farrell kicks up for 3, just short. Rodriguez with the rebound, kicks it over to Cheatham, and there is a little bit of extracurricular activity as she is fouled by Jordan Farrell. Cheatham with the ball on the outside, waiting to inbounds from the far sideline. Looking for an opportunity to get the ball inbounded, that Thermop press. And Allen is touched on by Cameron Farrell, knocked out of bounds. Inbounding now half court from the near sideline. Allen goes to inbounds. Oh, and they force a backcourt violation on the pass. That was absolutely beautiful as Jordan Farrell stayed on the receiver. Cameron Farrell was on the inbounder, and they forced a turnover on the inbounds from half court. Jaisley Owsley inbounds to Cameron Farrell. Cameron Farrell kicks it over to Logan Farrell. 20 seconds remaining here in the half. Jaisley Owsley with the ball at the baseline, kicks it out to Logan Farrell. Cameron Farrell with a wide open look, just a little long. 10 seconds remaining in the half. Zero passes it up, and they lose possession of the ball. The Lady Buffs got the pressure of the time on top of them and the pressure of Thermopolis. As a result, they were not able to do anything with the ball. Thermopolis will have one more shot. 4.9 seconds remaining here in the first half. Cameron Farrell with the ball, dribbles around the defender, gets to the top of the key, kicks it out to Jordan Farrell, and it's gone with no shot. 22-19 at the half. Lady Cats over the Lady Buffaloes. The first half has not disappointed. Stay tuned for what could only be described as an exciting second half before us. Hang in with us as we prepare for the halftime show. And stay with us now on WYO Today's YouTube channel and KDNO 101.7 as we take this break and come back ready for action.
Midway! Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible.
Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference. Where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Gotchi Therapy, Rehab, and Wellness, where people find renewed health, strength, and vitality. Gotchi accepts most medical insurance, and the Gotchi Endowment provides treatment to almost anyone, regardless of their ability to pay. With clinics throughout the Bighorn Basin, you're never far away from the help you need to get back on your feet. Gotchi Therapy, Rehab, and Wellness. 148 East Arapahoe in Thermopolis. Find out more at gotchi.org. Let's go Bobcats!
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are here for the Hot Springs Health halftime show. And so far, if we really wanted to look at it, the CB&T game stat of the game. This is really the stat that matters. Right now, the score is 22-19, and it comes down to missed free throws. Thermopolis has had multiple opportunities in the second quarter to expand this lead. They have shot 50% from the free throw line. They have given up 6 points from the free throw line. That is the difference between a 10-point lead and the 3-point lead they're holding on now, the 9-point lead and the 3-point lead they're holding right now. The stat of the game is missed free throws. Even those who are usually very reliable have not been able to knock them down at the rate they were knocking them down last night. And as a result of that, the Lady Buffs are very close in this game, playing with a lot of intensity and a lot of heart. So the CB&T stat of the game, 50% from the free throw line. So what do we see happening from here? I look at the game, I see this 6-minute break. I think Coach is going to have a multitude of things to say. But most importantly, I think she's just going to stress, play your game. Thermopolis, when they've run the press, have been able to pressure the Buffaloes into mistakes, and then they've had the opportunity to convert those mistakes. They've drawn fouls. They've gotten to the line. They just got to be themselves. Hit your free throws. Continue to do what you're doing. Expand on this lead. Continue to run your offense the way you run your offense. Everything should be fine for the Lady Cats. In the Lady Buffs locker room, I think they're probably saying, hey, we can play with these guys. We can beat these guys. And as a result, they're going to come out with hype and intensity. The Lady Cats are going to have to weather that storm by being who they are, playing their style of basketball, and hopefully getting on one of these hot streaks that allows them to rack up some points in a hurry. That's what I see. That's where I think we're headed. I'm looking forward to a second half of stellar basketball here in the first round of a 2-round event. The Lady Buffs versus the Lady Cats, that will be followed by the boys, Bobcats versus the Buffaloes. And we're looking forward to that here in just a few moments. So hang in here with us. Halftime is running forward. We're going to pay a few more bills, and then we're going to be back with some second half action here in beautiful Thermopolis, Wyoming on this Valentine's Day, battling the Bighorns on WYO Today's YouTube channel and 101.7 KDNO.
Drive up, walk up. We couldn't decide, so the good news is you can. Enjoy a delicious meal or scrumptious ice cream treat in your car or at one of our tables. Play miniature golf while you wait or after you eat. Sip comforting fresh brewed coffee to start your day or recharge your afternoon. Quality food, friendly service, relaxed atmosphere. It's all waiting for you at Dairyland in Thermopolis. Follow Dairyland and Hot City Coffee on Facebook for daily specials and hours of operation. Dairyland is a proud supporter of Bobcat Sports. Go Bobcats!
7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar in Thermopolis invites you to try the best breakfast in Wyoming. Try some of the hit dishes like the biscuits and gravy, the chicken fried steak, and the huevos rancheros. If it translates to ranch eggs, you know it'll be good. Try over 20 breakfast items on the menu. Find the kind of cooking that keeps you wanting more at 109 South 6th Street in Thermopolis. 7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar. Open Friday through Tuesday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and for dinner, 4:30 to 9 p.m.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you choose your bank, it makes sense to choose your neighbors, your friends at Central Bank and Trust.
We're the parents cheering next to you at the games.
We're the volunteers working with you at local events.
We are the friendly faces who greet you by name.
For your personal and business needs, loan, saving, checking, or tools for running your business and financing your dreams, choose a bank that truly understands you.
Central Bank and Trust, across from the post office in Thermopolis.
Go Bobcats!
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about 30 seconds from the end of halftime. Lady Buffs are on the court. Lady Cats are on the court. They are ready for what can only be described as a high-intensity half of basketball that we are about to see. 20 seconds to go. Everyone's getting in position. This is getting ready to fire off here in this Valentine's Day battle in the Bighorns. And we are looking forward to what we're going to see right here as the third quarter starts now. Cameron Farrell takes the ball across half court. Dribbles up, being face-to-face by Henson. Nice corner shot by Jaisley Owsley, but does not drop. Jordan Farrell with the rebound. Kicks it back across to Owsley. Owsley back to Farrell. Cameron Farrell in the paint. Gets tangled up and draws the contact for a foul. Lady Cats will maintain possession. Going out the far sideline. Coming to the, nope, taking it under the basket. No, they're calling that a shooting foul. No. All right, there we go. Now we got it figured out. Under the basket. Cameron Farrell inbounds to Jaisley Owsley. Jaisley Owsley back to Farrell. Farrell coming around the perimeter. Kicks it over to Jordan Farrell. Jordan Farrell back to Jaisley Owsley. And it is cut off by Diaz Rios. And there was a carry coming over half court by Cheatham, and it is a turnover to the Lady Cats. Near sideline as Logan Farrell prepares to take the ball. There is some confusion. Oh, there is a shoe that has to be tied. All right, now we're ready to play ball. All right, Logan Farrell with the ball, passes it to Cameron Farrell. Cameron Farrell at the top of the perimeter, kicks it out to Jaisley Owsley in the corner. Jaisley Owsley throws it back across the court to Cameron Farrell. Cameron Farrell back to Jaisley Owsley. Jaisley Owsley squares up, shoots just off, but it is rebounded by Farrell and thrown over to Henson. Henson takes it coast to coast for the layup. So the layup results in 2 points. And the ball bounces around as Rodriguez gets the rebound, and Perla Rodriguez puts the Lady Buffs up 23-22 with 6:36 remaining here in the second quarter. Another round of contact on the shot. Cameron Farrell preparing to shoot the first of 2 free throws. Free throw number 1. It is up. And it is good. It's a tie game once again. 23 all, 6:32 remaining here in the third quarter. And Farrell with the shot. It is good. 24-23 Bobcats over the Buffs with 6:30 to go in the third quarter. Henson with a solid, or Allen with a solid pick. Frees up Henson. Henson gets it to Cheatham. Cheatham gets it to Allen. Allen back to Henson. Cheatham loses the handle, gets it back. Block, or pick by Henson. But the handoff doesn't work on the flip side, and Henson turns the ball over out of bounds. Lady Cats take the ball. Number 24, that is Morgan Jones coming out for Chloe Owsley. Chloe Owsley inbounds to Cameron Farrell. Cameron Farrell across half court, kicks it over to Logan Farrell, and the ball is then turned over as Allen and Farrell, get to know each other a little better, and the whistle is blown. Foul on Logan Farrell. Brooklyn Allen takes the ball out of bounds. Here on the near sideline. On the near sideline, she inbounds to number 0. Number 0 takes it, passes the ball over to Henson. Henson gets the ball up to the perimeter, being guarded by Cameron Farrell. Cameron Farrell steps up. Brooklyn Allen with the ball. Gets it inside to Rodriguez. Rodriguez back outside to Henson. And there is a little too much contact as the Buffs retain the ball on the foul call. Diaz Rios with a nice shot from inside the paint. Doesn't fall. Rodriguez with the recovery. It doesn't fall. But Brooklyn Allen gets the second rebound and puts it in, giving the Buffs the lead once again. Cameron Farrell kicks the ball out to Carson Ivy, but Ivy was not in position, and it goes out of bounds. Ivy was making a cut. Looks like they were out of position, but Lady Cats with an excellent steal on the inbounds. Cameron Farrell goes to pass the ball to Ivy, but she ends up missing the action. Ball goes out of bounds. Lady Buffs kick the ball back up the court, out of bounds. It is Lady Cats' ball with an inbounds on the near sideline. And there is a reversal on that call. It is going to be the Lady Buffs' ball on the near sideline for the inbounds. That press stays hard. Rodriguez gets it upside to Diaz Rios. Diaz Rios with the basket. Lady Cats down 3, 4:49 remaining here in the third period. Cameron Farrell with the ball, but there was an off-the-ball foul as Diaz Rios and Paige Logan got to know each other a little better than they maybe should have. Cameron Farrell with the three-pointer just doesn't fall. Jump ball under the basket. Chloe Owsley getting in thick with number 0, but the Buffs maintain possession. Looks like the referee is checking on Brooklyn Allen, make sure she's doing okay. They're going to make her come off the court. She's limping pretty good. She's being subbed out for by Cheatham. Give them a chance to check her out. There's always something to be said for having a lot of heart. But that being said, let's make sure that you know you're okay. Number 0 bringing the ball up the court. She is guarded by Logan Farrell. Chloe Owsley, sorry. Chloe Owsley. Cameron Farrell and Henson have been battling all night long. Here we go with Cheatham. Face to face there with Ivy. Ivy goes to help, leaves Cheatham wide open. Cheatham gets a shot, but does not fall for her. Ball goes out of bounds. It is Lady Cats' ball. Lady Cats bringing the ball up the court. Cameron Farrell bringing it to half court. Chloe Owsley with the ball, throws it inside to Logan Farrell. Logan Farrell with a shot, doesn't fall. Ivy grabs the rebound, takes the shot. Shot does not fall over the back call against the Lady Cats. It will be the Lady Buffs ball. Number 0 with the inbounds. Throws it over to Cheatham. Back to number 0. Back to Cheatham as the Lady Cats press. Number 0's working. Ivy's working her hard. She's going to earn every step she gets. Ivy is a pesky defender, and she is absolutely keeping 0 from getting any space. Rodriguez tries to make a save on a bad pass. Is unable to do so. Ball is turned over out of bounds. Lady Cats ball. In comes Paige Jones for Ivy. That child has nothing to be ashamed of with the hard defensive play she was playing. That was excellent action there. Fun to watch. Now we're seeing Cameron Farrell bring the ball up. Throws it over to Chloe Owsley. Paige Jones with a wide open look just doesn't fall for her. I cannot help but think that heavy legs and fatigue from last night's game carrying over into this game is impacting the distance on some of these shots. Paige Jones runs right in, cuts off the inbounds, but ends up out of bounds with it. Still remains the Lady Buffs ball. 3:05 remaining here in the third quarter. 27-24 Lady Buffs over the Lady Cats. Cameron Farrell cuts off that pass. Goes to make a play. Gets her own rebound, gets the foul, goes up for another shot, ends up on the line with the opportunity to shoot 2. This has been the troubled spot for the Lady Cats today, as they're shooting about 50% from the line. But Cameron Farrell must have heard me at halftime, because she sunk the first one. Waiting on her second shot. She sets, she preps, she fires. And she nails it. 27-26 Lady Buffs. Paige Jones with another steal on the inbounds. Cameron Farrell with the ball. Drives inside the paint, fights for it. Logan, Paige Logan takes the ball from the Buffaloes, puts it in the basket, and the Cats have taken the lead 28-27. Lady Buffaloes with the inbound here from the side, off of the out of bounds. Pressure from the inbound. Number 0 gets some space, gets the ball. Sizing up with Logan Farrell. She runs past her, but loses the handle. And the Lady Cats regain possession on the out of bounds. Jaisley Owsley with the inbound to Cameron Farrell. Cameron Farrell bring the ball up the court, crosses the half-court spot. Sets up the offense, kicks the ball over to Jaisley Owsley in the corner. Jaisley Owsley is in trouble. She gets the ball out to Cameron Farrell. Cameron Farrell dribbles off her foot, throws it over to Paige Jones. Paige Jones flicks it to Jaisley Owsley. Jaisley Owsley gets it back across court to Cameron Farrell. Paige Jones on the outside. Pass here to Logan Farrell with a nice shot for a 3. Doesn't go down, but Jaisley Owsley with the rebound, draws the contact. It is a foul. Lady Cats will reset under the basket with the inbounds. 28-27, 2 minutes and 6 seconds remaining here in the third period. Lady Cats clinging to the 1-point lead. And we are in the bonus. Jaisley Owsley prepares to shoot 2 from the line. And the first is good. After shooting 50% from the line in the first half so far, the Lady Cats are 3 for 3 here in the second half as we await the fourth shot from Jaisley Owsley. Jaisley Owsley puts it up. It rattles around, bounces out. And Henson with the ball. Henson runs past the entire press. But there is some contact and some action as the foul is called. One more foul and Thermopolis will be in the bonus as well. And we'll be shooting a lot of free throws the rest of this quarter. Out goes Logan Farrell, who has played a tremendous quarter, and in comes Chloe Owsley. So Henson with the ball, passes it inside, gets it to Rodriguez. They get a little aggressive, and now we are going to the line with Rodriguez, who has been shooting daggers from there tonight. Waiting the first of 2 shots for Rodriguez. Lady Cats up 29-27, a minute 50 to go here in the third period. And the first shot is up, and it rattles around, but is no good. Rodriguez is preparing for her second shot. Second shot is up, and it is no good either, but it is rebounded by Diaz-Rios, who misses that shot, gets the rebound, kicks it back out, missed by Henson for 3, and the Lady Cats have the rebound. Jaisley Owsley with the ball, kicks it up the court to Cameron Farrell. Cameron Farrell at the top of the key, slows it down. 1 minute, 30 seconds to go. Kicks the ball over to Paige Jones. Paige Jones kicks it back to Cameron Farrell. Cameron Farrell to Chloe Owsley, and Chloe Owsley hits a three-pointer. 32-27. 1 minute, 18 seconds left in the third period as the Lady Cats take the lead and extend it to 4-5. Lady Buffs pick up the dribble late. There is a timeout called by the Lady Buffs. 32-27, minute and 5 seconds left here in the third period. We will take this timeout with them. You stay right there with us on YO Today's YouTube and 101.7 KDNO.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunners Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunners Automotive, 856-2288.
And we are back coming out of this timeout. Lady Buffs will have the ball on the near sideline, inbounding after the timeout. 1 minute, 5 seconds remaining. 32-27, Lady Cats over the Lady Buffs. Inbounds to Diaz-Rios. Diaz-Rios passes inside, ball gets away from him. Ball gets thrown up the court. Cameron Farrell runs it down, and there is a timeout called to preserve the possession. Timeout called to preserve the possession. So we are going to take this timeout with them, pay a few bills, and be right back at 54 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. 32-27, Lady Cats over the Lady Buffs.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas.
We appreciate High Plains Power and their support of Fremont and Hot Springs County sports. We are back from this timeout, inbounds under the basket for the Lady Cats. That was an offensive foul. Just didn't work. Looked good coming out of the break, but just did not work. Lady Buffs have the ball. Getting ready to inbound. That pressure is high. It is hot. Paisley Henson with the ball. Working against Cameron Farrell. Cameron Farrell pokes it away out of bounds. Remains the Lady Buffs ball. 45 seconds remaining here in the quarter. Third quarter, Lady Cats up by 5. Lady Buffs with the ball. Diaz-Rios. That's the ball back to Henson. Henson to Diaz-Rios. Diaz-Rios over to Allen. Gets the ball inside to Henson, and Henson gets the ball up and draws the contact. She will be shooting 2. Waiting on the first free throw by Henson. It is up. It is good. (32-28), 30 seconds remaining here in the third period. Waiting on the second free throw. Henson's up, and it is good as well. Jaisley Owsley with the ball. Kicks it across the court to Cameron Farrell. Farrell over to Jones. Chloe Owsley with the shot, misses. Jaisley Owsley with the rebound, puts it back and hits the layup. 34-29. Henson with the 7-footer, just doesn't go. Rodriguez takes the shot. Does not fall, but she will be shooting 2 on the contact. 1 minute, 1 second remaining here in the quarter as we await Rodriguez shooting 2 from the line. 34-29. Lady Cats over the Lady Buffs. Rodriguez first shot, and it is good. 34-30. Lady Buffs shooting their second free throw. Rodriguez is set to fire. It is up. Too hard. Ball's touched. No time to do anything with it. And so we will head into the fourth quarter of this epic battle on Valentine's Day. 34 by the Lady Cats, 30 by the Lady Buffs of Grable. You stay here with us as we get ready for one final quarter of exciting high school varsity girls basketball on YO Today's YouTube channel and 101.7 KDNO.
400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to cheer on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
All right, the referees are calling both teams back on the court. Here we are, fourth quarter. 30 for the Lady Cats, or 34 for the Lady Cats, 30 for the Lady Buffaloes of Grable. We are 8 minutes away from crowning a winner here in this battle in the Bighorns on Valentine's Day 2026. Cameron Farrell with the ball, going up face to face with number 10, Henson. Cameron Farrell with the ball, passes it back and forth, Chloe Owsley. Chloe Owsley kicks it to Cameron Farrell. Cameron Farrell cuts the defense, but it is Henson that comes away with it. But still on the ground, and they're fighting for the loose ball, and it is Allen that comes away with it for the Lady Buffs. Allen dribbles back and forth, and Cameron Farrell pokes it out of bounds for the reset. Lady Buffs will inbound from the far sideline. Allen with the inbound, looking for where to put the ball, gives it to Henson. Henson kicks it over to Diaz-Rios. Diaz-Rios back to Henson. Henson kicks it over to number 3, Caitlin Hunt. Caitlin Hunt gets it back to Allen. Allen to Henson. Henson inside to Rodriguez. Rodriguez goes inside to Diaz-Rios. Back out to Henson. Henson comes to the middle of the lane, shoots, and it does not fall, but Rodriguez with the rebound puts it up for 2. (34-32). Lady Cats have the ball and the lead. 6 minutes, 53 seconds remaining in this quarter. Caitlin Farrell throws it across the court. Goes back. It is Chloe Owsley with a three-point shot. Does not fall. Jaisley Owsley from right there next to it. Jaisley Owsley gets her own offensive rebound, puts it in, gets them up by 4, 36-32. 6 minutes, 33 seconds remaining in the game. Rodriguez with the ball, gets it out to Henson. Henson with a clear look to the basket and cannot finish. Fatal with the rebound, but it is taken away. Allen with the teardrop, and it falls 36-34. Lady Cats over Lady Buffaloes. 6 minutes, 10 seconds remaining. Cameron Farrell kicks it over. Jaisley Owsley with 3. Bounces, does not fall. Rodriguez with the rebound. Rodriguez passed the ball back to Henson. Henson brings it up the court. Farrell in her face. Gets it over to Hunt. Hunt back to Henson. Henson pass it inside. Diaz-Rios. Diaz-Rios outside to Hunt. Hunt for 3. Just a little too much. Rodriguez with the rebound. Passes it over to Allen. Allen going one-on-one there with Cameron Farrell, and it ends up with Cameron Farrell forcing a bad shot. Lady Cats get the rebound. Cameron Farrell bringing the ball up the court. Lady Cats up by 2, 5 minutes, 22 seconds remaining in the game. Farrell kicks it out to Owsley. Owsley on the baseline. Baseline's out. Gets it to Jordan Farrell. Logan Farrell gets it back to Cameron Farrell. Back to Logan. Across the middle, Jaisley Owsley gets it on the run. And the runner will not fall. Jaisley Owsley gets her own rebound, puts it up again, earns the contact. And will be shooting 2 at the line to extend the lead. And the first shot is good. Extending the Bobcats lead 30-3, 37-34, 5:02 remaining in the game. Paige Logan comes in. Paisley Logan comes in. Paige Jones comes in. And the Lady Cats force an offensive turnover on the inbounds. Lady Cats with the ball inbounding from the far sideline. The pressure being turned up to 9 here with 4:58 remaining in the game. Inbounds from Paige Jones to Cameron Farrell. Cameron Farrell. Paige Jones throws across the court. Jaisley Owsley. Jaisley Owsley with 4 people collapsing on her. Gets a good shot. Passes it over to Chloe Owsley. Chloe Owsley draws the contact on the shot. Will shoot 2 from the line. 4 minutes, 47 seconds remaining in the game. The first shot is up, and it's bouncing. It's just not there. Chloe Owsley waits to take her second shot from the line. Ready for this shot to extend the lead to 5. Owsley's shot is up. It bounces around. It is no good. Rodriguez with the rebound. Paige Jones takes a run at it, misses it, and Henson takes it coast to coast for the easy bucket. It is 38-36. Lady Cats versus the Lady Buffaloes. Chloe Owsley in the back. Paige Logan gets pickpocketed. But Chloe Owsley stays on top of it, throws the ball out, and it is a loose ball fiasco in the middle of the court that ends up with a timeout to save the possession for the Lady Cats. 38-36, 4 minutes, 12 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. We'll take this break with them. You stay right there on WYO Today's YouTube channel and 101.7 KDNO.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
All right, and we are back coming out of the timeout. 4 minutes, 12 seconds remaining here in Thermopolis for this first round battle of the Bighorns between the varsity Lady Cats of Thermopolis and the varsity Lady Buffs of Grable. 38-36, Lady Cats with the lead and the ball. Looking to extend this opportunity and this lead as it gets late early here in Thermopolis. All right, Lady Cats, Lady Buffs have retaken the court. Chloe Owsley ready for the inbounds here on the near sideline. She will inbound it to Farrell. Farrell kicks it over to Paige Jones. Paige Jones kicks it out to Chloe Owsley. Chloe Owsley back over to Cameron Farrell. Cameron Farrell with the three-point shot, does not fall. Rodriguez with the rebound, but she throws it away. And it will remain the Lady Cats ball. Looking for the outlet, and the Lady Buffs just weren't moving that fast in that direction. Henson's coming out, looks like she might be limping a little bit. She has been the heart and soul of the offense here, driving so much of it in the second half. Paige Jones with the ball. Passes it over to Chloe Owsley. Chloe Owsley to Chaisley Owsley. Ball will not fall. Rodriguez with the ball. Now it is in the hands of number 3 and then to number 0 where Cameron Farrell takes the bad pass, takes control and is putting the pressure on as she goes coast to coast and puts it in the basket. Lady Buffs coming back up the court with it. Number 3, Caitlin Hunt with the ball, gets it inside to Rodriguez. Rodriguez off the glass and it will not fall. Rodriguez passes it back out to Cheatham. Cheatham for 3. It will not fall. And Jaisley Owsley with the defensive rebound. Cameron Farrell, 3 minutes to go. Up by 4, 40-36. Lady Cats over the Lady Buffs. Paige Jones with the ball. Flings it across the court. Cameron Farrell to Jaisley Owsley in the corner. Jaisley Owsley comes inside, kicks it back out to Farrell. Paige Jones goes for the shot, misses, goes right to Jaisley Owsley, who puts in the layup for 2, and it is suddenly a 6-point lead, 42-36, Lady Cats over the Lady Buffs. Ball goes out of bounds. It is going to be Lady Buffs possession on the far sideline. Brooklyn Allen will do the inbounding. Looking for someone to inbound to. It is picked off by Paige Jones. Paige Jones takes it all the way with the head fake. Gets it up, but it is missed. Rebound by Brooklyn Allen. Brooklyn Allen can't hold on to the ball. Chloe Owsley gets in her face. Ball goes out of bounds, and it is going to the Lady Buffaloes. Lady Buffaloes with possession. After the timeout, there is a timeout called, 42-46, 2 minutes, 21 seconds remaining in the game. Lady Cats with the lead. We will take this timeout with them on Wyo Today's YouTube channel and 101.7 KDNO.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. You know, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 316 North 6th Street, Thermopolis. The crowd is roaring, the whistle sounds, and a new season kicks off. Behind every pass, every drive, and every hard-fought point, Hot Springs Health is there. From Fremont County to Worland and right here in Thermopolis, their clinics care for every athlete like family. With modern equipment, Trusted providers and sports equipment ready when you need them, Hot Springs Health keeps our athletes strong and ready to play. This season and every season, Hot Springs Health proudly stands with our hometown teams.
Thank you to Hot Springs Health for your support of athletics. And the ball inbounds by the Lady Buffs, forced inside, and Rodriguez with the two-pointer. 2 points, 42-38. Lady Cats over the Lady Buffs. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Lady Buffs with the pressure, takes the ball. And the layup by Caitlin Hunt. There is a timeout called to stop the momentum as the Lady Buffs cut a 6-point lead to 2 in 2 straight possessions here with 1 minute and 56 seconds remaining in the fourth quarter. Stay with us as we take this timeout with them.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
Indulge in a mouth-watering meal at the One-Eyed Buffalo in Thermopolis. Whether you're craving a juicy burger, a tender steak, or something from the sea, we've got something to excite every palate. Savor our craft beers, brewed right on site, and enjoy our signature cocktails. Don't forget to pick up a souvenir to add to your collection. Come in, catch all the games, and soak in the atmosphere. You'll only find this unique experience at the One-Eyed Buffalo.
All right, we are back. 1 minute, 55 seconds remaining. Lady Cats clinging to a 2-point lead. They bring the ball up past half court. Jaisley Owsley pass too hard. Not be held. They call the jump ball. It will remain possession for the Lady Buffaloes with a chance to tie or potentially take the lead. Caden Hunt on the inbound to Henson. Henson using that speed to try to force it, kicks it out to Brooklyn Allen. Brooklyn Allen back to Henson, kicks the ball over to Hunt. Hunt back to Allen. Henson over to Hunt. Hunt gets the ball to Diaz Rios. Diaz Rios back to Hunt. Hunt with an open look, and she hits it to take the lead. Lady Buffaloes 43, Lady Cats 42. 1 minute, 13 seconds remaining. The Lady Cats in the hands of Jaisley Owsley. Jaisley Owsley kicks it out to Cameron Farrell. Cameron Farrell's missed shot rebounded by Logan Farrell, and it's a 2-pointer. Lady Cats retake the lead. 44, 43, 52 seconds remaining. Lady Buffs bring the ball up the court. And there is a carry, and it's a turnover. The pressure of that Thermopolis Lady Cats defense, too much for the Buffs to handle as they turn the ball over with 46 seconds remaining in the game. 44-43, Lady Cats over the Lady Buffs. 46 seconds remaining. Lady Cats with the ball. Chloe Owsley inbounds to Cameron Farrell. Cameron Farrell over to Jaisley Owsley. Jaisley Owsley kicks it out. Wide open is Cameron Farrell. She holds the ball, kicks it back to Jaisley Owsley. Paige Logan saves the ball, and it is foul time for the Lady Buffs as they put the foul on Chloe Owsley. 21 seconds remaining, 44-43. Lady Cats with the lead. There are still 2 fouls to give before they can get to the bonus. And the Lady Buffs want to talk it over. This right here, ladies and gentlemen, is where that proverbial rubber meets that proverbial road. We will be back in just a moment for the conclusion of this exciting opening matchup of the afternoon. Stay with us here on YO Today's YouTube channel or KDNO 101.7.
Broadway in Thermopolis, open daily at 11 a.m. Proud supporters of Thermopolis High School sports.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle whiter, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. 21 seconds remaining. 44-43. Lady Cats of Thermopolis over the Lady Buffs of Grable. Lady Cats with the ball. And 2 fouls to give before they get to the bonus. The Lady Buffs must come up with a pressure and a stop, and they must do it soon if they are going to have a chance to take this lead. Looks like Jaisley Owsley is preparing to inbound the ball. She has the ball, gets it out to Cameron Farrell. Cameron Farrell is bringing it up the court. They are not fouling. They are not fouling. Cameron Farrell gets the foul. 14 seconds remaining. 44-43, Lady Cats with the lead. That was a long time to play some basketball without going to the foul. So Jaisley Owsley gets the inbounds. Jaisley Owsley, they are still not fouling. 7 seconds to go, and then the foul. Then the foul. Jaisley Owsley, who has been nothing short of phenomenal for this team all year, stands at the line with a chance to put this game on ice. 44-43, 6.2 seconds remaining. She prepares to take the first of her 2 shots from the line. Shot 1 is up. It is too hard. There are 6 seconds remaining. Jaisley Owsley with 1 more shot from the line. They are waiting. She is preparing to take her shot. 6.2 seconds, it is good. It is 45-43, and this is what will most likely be the last timeout of the game. We will take it with them. If you will, hang with us for what has been an exciting contest for its conclusion here on WYO Today YouTube or 101.7 KDNO.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Considering physical therapy? Get it done right with Right Rehabilitation. Doctors Ryan and Tess Williams offer outpatient physical therapy for sports injuries, pre- and post-surgical rehabilitation, joint pain, and more for adults and children. Ryan is the only board-certified orthopedic specialist in town, and they always put their patients first. Newly renovated offices at 800 Shoshoni Street in Thermopolis include a large gym and private treatment rooms. Call for an appointment today. Right Rehabilitation.
All right, we are looking at the inbounds. Diaz Rios preparing to inbound. Shoshoni with the pressure. They are chunking the ball down the court. It is picked off by Chloe Owsley, but knocked out of bounds and remains the Lady Buffs' ball. Lady Buffaloes have the ball. And they are calling another timeout. 4.4 seconds remaining. 45-43. Lady Cats over the Lady Buffs. We're going to stay right here. We don't want to miss a second of the action because there's not that many seconds left. 45-43. We have seen the Lady Cats improve their free throw shooting, build a lead. We've seen the Lady Buffs stay resilient, continue to fight hard throughout this second half in what has been a back and forth battle here in the Bighorns on Valentine's Day. And here we go, bringing the teams out on the court. The action is ready, and the end is near. Lady Buffaloes looking for an opportunity to win or tie. They could force overtime. Diaz Rios prepares to inbounds. 4.4 seconds remaining, down by 2. Diaz Rios pitches it over to Henson. Henson gets it over. And that's the ball game. Caden Hunt had a clean look, could not get her hands on the ball properly, and as a result, she shot short, and the Lady Cats of Thermopolis win this game by 2, 45-43 in an intense physical battle here in the Bighorn Mountains. Today on Valentine's Day, as we now head towards our post-game and our players of the game. So our post-game brought to you by YO today. Click it or ticket. We saw what we were just begging for. Tight, hard strength. Nobody was signing up for the St. Valentine's Day Massacre here in Thermopolis. And the Lady Buffs came to play with everything they had. No shame in that one, but congratulations to the Lady Cats here in Thermopolis. So our storyteller, good sport of the game, is going to be Caitlin Farrell. Caitlin Farrell played about as hard and intense around a basketball as you could play. In your face, defense, hard, aggressive, top to bottom, and it drove success in that battle. Cameron Farrell, absolutely our good sport player of the game. But our Gatorade player of the game excuse me. Our Gatorade player of the game goes to Jaisley Owsley. Whether it was sticking up on defense, getting the key rebound, making the right pass, or hitting the shots when they mattered, Jaisley Owsley demonstrated exactly what it means to be a leader on this team. Jaisley Owsley is our Gatorade player of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, this was an outstanding battle. Definitely worth being here and being a part of it. Grable has nothing to be ashamed of in that one. But the Lady Cats come out victorious. So, what happens now? Well, now we get ready for the second round of today's doubleheader as the Grable Buffs take on the Thermopolis boys Bobcats. As we wrap up the Click It or Ticket postgame show, I will tell you as always, use your seatbelt. Don't drink and drive. If you are out celebrating, use a designated driver tonight. And most of all, be attentive out there. Thank you so much for being a part of the ladies' game. Hang in there with us. The boys' pregame is about to start here in about 3 minutes, and we want you right here on WYO Today's YouTube channel and 101.7 KDNO.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit java. To learn more, visit StorytellerYO.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
Looking to transform your home or outdoor space? Thermopolis Hardware has everything you need.
From a kitchen or bath remodel to barbecue grills to name brand tools and sporting goods, the staff at Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile is here to help.
Stop in today and they'll find what you need and get you on your way. Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, your one-stop for home improvement, outdoor recreation, and more.
Ace Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, a hardware store and a whole lot more.
Shop local.
Be local.
Go Bobcats.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming! They say to wear your passion on your sleeve, and YOTs makes it possible. Whether you're looking to stand out with custom t-shirts or wear top quality brands like Carhartt, Red Wing, and CC Beanie, YOTs has them. YOTs of Thermopolis offers personalized printing and embroidery services to bring your vision to life. Show off your pride with official University of Wyoming gear for the whole family. Female, veteran-owned, and dedicated to quality, YOTs is your go-to for all things apparel. YOTs, express yourself.
Since 1964, Valley Lumber and Supply has been more than a hometown hardware store. They've been family. From weekend projects to big builds, they've got you covered with free delivery and a team that cares. They're proud supporters of our local sports teams. Visit valleylumbersupply.com, where hometown pride builds strong projects.
Arapahoe First is proud to support all Fremont County athletes. Just like the hard work you put into every game, we're here for tribal and non-tribal members alike. Wishing every athlete a season of strength and success. Call 307-463-4185 to discover what Arapahoe First can do for you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to fire up the pregame show here in Thermopolis. What an exciting opening round of this doubleheader we had as the Lady Cats overtook the Lady Buffs 45-43 in what can only be described as an opportunity to give this broadcaster a heart attack here on Valentine's Day. But now we are gearing up for the boys. Last night, the Bobcats of Thermopolis dominated the Shoshoni Wranglers by 40 points. And what was a tremendous showing of skill, aptitude, defensive prowess, and just plain hard work and intensity. And today, as they line up against the Buffs of Grable, they're going to need every bit of it, because I'm looking at these Grable boys, and they're a bunch of men on that side of the court. They are big, they are strong, they are tough, and it is going to be an exciting afternoon of basketball here in Thermopolis as we battle in the Bighorns on Valentine's Day right here in Thermopolis, Wyoming. So as we start the pregame show, the first thing I'm going to look at are keys to the game, and here they are. If the Thermopolis Bobcats are going to win this game, it is going to be because they don't get out of their rhythm. Last night, Shoshoni has a way of swarming that gets you out of offensive rhythm. They were able to weather that early and get into their style, which enabled them to put up a bunch of points in a hurry. They cannot allow the physical nature of the Grable Buffs to get them out of their style. They're going to play hard-nosed, in-your-face pressure defense. They're going to work with 3 guards and 2 forwards, and they're going to use that to their advantage. Last night, Ty Simmerall was able to hit 2 daggers from another planet that broke the back of Shoshoni's spirit early in that game. I don't think that's going to be the case tonight. The Grable Buffs aren't going to be taken by something that devastating early in the game, and so this one is one where Thermopolis is going to have to weather it by being themselves and winning this game 1 basket at a time. So for the Edward Jones, Travis Weaker office, keys to the game, be yourself, Thermopolis. And for Grable, get them to be anything but themselves, and you've got a chance to walk out of here a winner tonight. We're 2 minutes away from the opening tip and the starting lineups. We're going to take one more break before we get started. I want to invite you to hang in there with me on the YO Today YouTube channel, 101.7 KDNO, and the YO Today website, where you can listen live from anywhere. I'm Marshall Whitaker, and I'm looking forward to seeing you back here in about 90 seconds for the opening tip-off and starting lineups.
Warm Valley Health in Fort Washakie is a full-service medical provider. With integrated care teams, you're always able to reach someone in your medical team. Warm Valley Health provides primary care, nephrology, podiatry, optometry, pharmaceutical, along with other services. New to Warm Valley is pediatrics and OB care. Walk-ins are welcome. That's Warm Valley Health, located at 29 Black Coal Drive in Fort Washakie. Call today, 307-332-7300.
Down! Set! Midway! 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 Come to Midway Auto and RV and score big when buying a car, truck, or SUV. Every vehicle goes through a 100-point inspection, and every vehicle comes with a warranty. Our Super Bowl is giving our customers the friendliest service, the easiest buying process, and the best deal possible. Treat Midway like the home team. We always make the best play for our customers. Come experience the Midway difference, where you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Gotchi Therapy, Rehab, and Wellness, where people find renewed health, strength, and vitality. Gotchi accepts most medical insurance, and the Gotchi Endowment provides treatment to almost anyone, regardless of their ability to pay. With clinics throughout the Bighorn Basin, you're never far away from the help you need to get back on your feet. Gotchi Therapy, Rehab, and Wellness, 148 East Arapahoe in Thermopolis. Find out more at gotchi.org.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back and we are ready for starting lineups here in Thermopolis. For Grable, starting lineup number 2. Somebody we don't even know because I don't have their name. Number 3 is Caden Hunt. Number 21, Cord Edler. Number 22, Rex Cooper. And number 34, Carter Jacobs. Now the lights dim. The banner comes out. Smoke starts. Thermopolis Bobcats announce their starting lineup. Coming out, number 1, number 0, Nolan Collins. Number 2, Zach Hasty. Number 3, Cody Bomagen. Number 5, Ellis Weber. And number 11, Brody Welch. The Thermopolis Bobcats bring an experienced lineup on the court. 4 of their 5 starters are seniors. They have played together a long time. They have won a lot of games together, and they are ready for today's adventure against the Grable Buffs. Cody Bomagen and Rex Cooper lined up at half court, ready for the opening tip-off. Referee comes to the middle, and the ball is up, and Cody Bomagen takes the tip. Ellis Weber brings the ball up the court, looks over to Hasty. Hasty back to Weber. Weber kicks it over to Bomagen, and Bomagen back to Weber. Weber gets it over to Hasty. Hasty takes a pass that goes wide as he tried to hit Bomagen on the alley-oop early in the game. As a result, it went out of bounds, and it is the Buffs bringing the ball up the court. Bringing the ball up the court is Caden Hunt. Caden Hunt passes the ball over to Cord Edler. Edler gets it outside to Carter Jacobs, and Carter Jacobs misses along corner 3. Ellis Weber brings the ball back up the court. Here's a little stutter step, kicks it over to Collins. Collins back to Weber. Weber splits the defense, throws it out to Hasty. Hasty gets it inside to Bomagen. Bomagen on number 22, puts up a nice rolling thunder, and there goes number 11. Brody Welch with the offensive rebound and the putback. Thermopolis up 2-0. 7 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Inside Cooper. Cooper back outside to Hunt. Hunt with a 3-point shot. And the Buffs are up 3-2. 6:51 remaining. Collins gets the ball back to Weber. Weber gets it over to Welch. Welch at the top of the key passes it back to Weber. Weber over to Hasty. Hasty, no, looks it back to Weber, and Weber flings it over to Collins. Collins with a wide open look for three, does not go, but Hasty with the offensive rebound and the putback. 4-3, 6:28 remaining here in the first quarter as the Buffs bring the ball up the court. Bobcats with a 1-point lead. Rex Cooper gets the ball over to Hunt. Hunt going up on Welch. Oh, and Hasty gets his hands up, knocks the ball out of bounds. Buffs maintain the ball. Hunt gets ready to inbounds. Hunt hands it off to number 21, Cord Edler. Edler from about 24 feet away gets it to number two. Number two with a nice cut to the basket. Rebound's not there. Hunt with the offensive rebound, can't get the putback, and Welch with the defensive rebound for the Cats. Ellis Weber bringing the ball back up the court. Ellis Weber splits the defense. 8 feet away with the teardrop, does not go. Rebound by Cody Bobbitt. Cody Bobbitt up strong, puts the ball in the basket, will head to the line to shoot one. 6-3, Bobcats with the lead. 5 minutes, 44 seconds remaining here in the quarter. First quarter action, Cody Bomagen, who last weekend scored his 1,000th high school career point. On the road to 2,000, 1 point at a time. There it is, as he takes the lead 7-3, Bobcats over the Buffs. Buffs bring the ball up the court. Number two with the dribble, going face-to-face with Ellis Weber. Number 23, Yandel Hernandez with the ball. Drives inside, picks up his dribble. Number two with the ball, cuts inside. Clean look to the basket is blocked by Cody Bobagen. The block is grabbed by Ellis Weber, and the fast break is taken by Welch. Welch can't put it away, but Collins takes care of it for him. And it is 9-3. Buffs, ball gets loose. Ellis Weber, Cody Bomagen end up together down here at the end, still going up for it. And the ball gets away from him. Ellis Weber misses the inside shot. Number two bringing the ball up the court for the Buffs. Number two comes around. Ellis Weber gets it, pokes the ball away. Number two turns back, grabs it. Comes back this way. And there is a timeout on the court. 9-3, 4 minutes, 42 seconds remaining here in the first quarter as we go to timeout. We will take this break with them right here on WYO Today's YouTube channel and 101.7 KDNO.
Service Plumbing in Riverton serves all of Fremont County for both new construction and repairs. For a bid on your next plumbing project, bring your plans to Service Plumbing, 201 Webwood Road in Riverton. Service Plumbing, proud to support our Fremont County athletes.
The Fremont County Fair would like to thank everyone for making 2025 such a great year. Plans are already underway for an exciting 2026. They can't wait to welcome everyone back. For upcoming events and fair updates, visit fremontcountyfair.org. See you in 2026.
Drive up. So we are back from our timeout as the Bobcats make their way out onto the court. Buffs are making their way back out as well. Buffs possession. They will inbound from the near sideline. And we are preparing to see what happens. 9-3 lead, Bobcats over the Buffs. 4:44 remaining in the first quarter. Inbounds to 21. 21 kicks it back to number 23, Hernandez. Hernandez gives it to Rex Cooper. Rex Cooper pitches it back over to Edler, and Edler sends it to Hunt. Hunt gets inside with the drive, but cannot put it away. Rex Cooper and Cody Bomagen getting to know each other pretty well under the basket there, fighting for the rebound. Ball goes out, and it is the Buffs' ball. Inbound from Hunt over to number 21, Edler. Edler misses the three-pointer. Hasty with the ball, bringing it up the court, gives it to Bomagen. Bomagen with the layup, extending the lead to 9. Hernandez with the ball, looking for someone, anyone to give the ball to. There it goes, over to Edler. Edler kicks it back to Hunt. Hunt with a three-pointer. Does not fall. Bomagen with the rebound. Bomagen gets it up the court, but it is touched by Hunt. Hasty recovers the knockdown pass. Hasty with the ball, kicks it over to Ellis Weber. Weber over to Collins. Collins back to Weber. Weber kicks it back out to Collins for a wide open look. Just a little long, and it is rebounded by Hunt. The Buffs taking the ball back the other way. Hunt face to face with Hasty, and that is no small feat. Gets the ball out and across half court to Hernandez. Hernandez gets it back to Edler. Edler with the ball. Sends it over, and it is picked off by Cody Bomagen, who is all by himself with the dunk and authority, extending that lead to 13-3. Edler with the ball, bringing it back up the court. Looking for Hernandez. Hernandez with a pick. Rolls. Ball goes back to Cooper. Cooper gets it over to Hunt. Hunt face to face with Collins. Gets it over to Hernandez. Hernandez dealing with Bomagen and hands it off. Nice work by Hunt getting inside. Kicks it underneath there to Cooper. Cooper loses the handle. Gets it outside to Edler. Edler with the three. It does not fall. Hasty gets the ball out in front to Cody Bomagen. Cody Bomagen coming up the baseline. Draws the contact, puts the ball in the basket, and will go to the line to shoot one more. 15-3. 2:44 remaining in the first quarter, and this is shaping up quickly to be a runaway train for the Bobcats. Waiting, Cody Bomagen's first shot. Cody Bomagen sets. Here it is for the and one. It is good. 16-3. 2:44 remaining as the Buffs bring the ball in. In that last run, Jordan Garrison came into the game. He is up one-on-one on number 2. Putting the pressure, playing tight, hard. Number 2 shakes him. Number 2 kicks it back to number 34, Carter Jacobs. Carter Jacobs missed the jump shot. Hernandez with the ball. Shoots over Welch. Not much there. Number 22, Cooper, gets it and puts it in the basket. Rex Cooper with the basket for the Buffs. Welch gets the ball back, top of the key. Comes in, kicks it out to Garrison. Garrison wide open for 3, and he hits it from the corner. 19-5 Bobcats. 1:57 remaining here in the first quarter. Travel as 2 members of the Buffs run into one another with the dribble having been picked up. Switch it out, doing some substituting. Garrison still on the court. Number 3, Cody Bomagen stays on the court. Ty Summerall has come in the game. Bridger Powell has come in the game. Hasty kicks it back to Ellis Weber. Weber to Ty Summerall. Powell gets it inside to Bomagen, and Bomagen puts it in the basket. 21-5, minute 39 remaining in the first quarter. Cats over the Buffs. Number 2's working it. One moment, Garrison gets a nice floater, does not fall. Bomagen with the rebound, which seems to be the theme of the night. Kicks it up to Ty Summerall. Summerall with the layup underneath. Does not go. Ball is knocked out of bounds, and it is the Buffaloes' possession. They will take possession under the Bobcat basket. Buffs making some substitutions. Number 2 with the ball, going 1-to-1 with Jordan Garrison again. Garrison is a pesky defender, as number 2 continues to find out, but he is a heck of a ball handler. As a result, he continues to find ways to get open looks to the basket and find his guys where they're supposed to be. Defensive foul just inside the paint as the move was starting. It is on the floor. Buffaloes will retain possession. Buffaloes getting ready to inbound. Inbounds to Hunt. Hunt with a nice look at a 3. It does not fall. Ty Summerall goes for rebound, does not get it, but does get a block on the effort by number 34, Carter Jacobs. Ball goes out of bounds, and it is the Bobcats' ball. Ellis Weber with the ball. Coming up the court, taking his time, slowly meandering, and then he turns on the Jets. Gets over to the corner. Nice pick set by Hasty, but nobody moved to the corner for Weber was throwing. Looks like maybe there was some miscommunication between Weber and Powell. As a result, that ball ends up as a turnover for the Buffaloes. Number 21, Cord Edler with the ball. Nice look, goes in, kicks it out to Carter Jacobs. Carter Jacobs misses a three-pointer. Ellis Weber with the rebound. Ellis Weber gets it over to Powell. Powell back to Weber. Weber gets it over to Ty Cimarral, who shoots the ball from somewhere, I don't know, back around 10 sleep. Drops down the three. Reminiscent of shots we've seen in other games. Buffs with the ball. And number 2 went up for it. Gilbertson was right there, but he Number 2 preparing to take this shot, gets it up, and it's in. 24-6, 3 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Bobcats running away with it here in Thermopolis. And the ball is missed. There is a throw, and it is not even going to get there. And that is the end of the first quarter with your Thermopolis Bobcats up 24-6 over the Grable Buffs. We will take a break, and we will be back with the second quarter right here on YO Today's YouTube channel and 101.7 KDNO. Listen live at yotoday.com.
So the good news is you can. Enjoy a delicious meal or scrumptious ice cream treat in your car or at one of our tables. Play miniature golf while you wait or after you eat. Sip comforting fresh brewed coffee to start your day or recharge your afternoon. Quality food, friendly service, relaxed atmosphere. It's all waiting for you at Dairyland in Thermopolis. Follow Dairyland and Hot City Coffee on Facebook for daily specials and hours of operation. Dairyland is a proud supporter of Bobcat Sports. Go Bobcats!
7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar in Thermopolis invites you to try the best breakfast in Wyoming. Try some of the hit dishes like the biscuits and gravy, the chicken fried steak, and the huevos rancheros. If it translates to ranch eggs, you know it'll be good. Try over 20 breakfast items on the menu. Find the kind of cooking that keeps you wanting more at 109 South 6th Street in Thermopolis. 7 Lazy S Cafe and Bar. Open Friday through Tuesday, 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. and for dinner, 4:30 to 9 p.m.
All right, and we are back for the second half. The Grable Buffs with the inbounds. Number 2 throws it over to number 34. That is Carter Jacobs. Carter Jacobs gets hamstrung by Collins. And as a result, Collins with the ball coming up the court, kicks it over to Hasty. Hasty throws it to nobody in particular. And the ball goes back to the Buffs. I think that Hasty was looking for Ellis to make a move to the corner, and Ellis made a move to the top of the key. Buffs bringing the ball back up the court. And they are definitely working one another hard as number 2 has worked against some of the best defense that the Bobcats can put at him. Gets a nice pass over to Hernandez, and Hernandez puts it in for 2. (24-8), 7:18 remaining here in the second quarter. Ellis Weber sets up in the corner, kicks it out to Collins. Collins to Bomagen. Bomagen from the corner, does not get there. Hasty with the ball. Hasty looks over, and he has Welch wide open for 3 in the corner. Does not fall. Number 2 with the ball, bringing it back up the court. Ellis Weber giving him a good look. Pass the ball over to Cooper. Cooper gets it over to Jacobs. Ellis Weber pokes it away. Jacobs takes it back, kicks it back over to Cooper. Cooper to Hernandez. Cody Bomagen gets hands on it, ends up going out of bounds, and it remains the Buffs' ball. 6:39 remaining here in the second quarter. It is 24-8, Bobcats over the Buffs. And Carter Jacobs is coming out of the game. In comes number 12. I don't have number 12's name either. We're doing good. There goes Hasty and Hunt fighting over the ball there. Here goes Cooper, but he is not able to finish. As a result, Ellis Weber with the ball, bringing it up the court. Hasty in the corner. Collins back to Weber. Weber gets it back over to Hasty. They are slow in rotating, and Hasty makes them pay. There wasn't a guy within 6 feet of Hasty when he went to take that shot, and if you're going to leave him that open, he's going to knock that down all afternoon long. Hunt on the perimeter, gets it over to Cooper. Cooper gets to number 2. Number 2 cuts to the middle, ends up getting it out to Hunt. Hunt for 3, does not fall. Cooper goes up for the rebound, can't hold on to it. Cody Bomagen takes it, goes coast to coast, draws the contact, and will be shooting 2 at the line. 27-8, 5 minutes, 31 seconds remaining here in the second period. Bobcats up 27-8. Cody Bomagen preparing to shoot the first of 2 free throws. Here we go. Cody Bomagen takes the first. And it rolls around and is good. Extending the lead to 20 here in the second period. Cody Bomagen prepares to take the second shot. It is up. It is good. 29-8, 5:31 remaining here in the second period. 12 passes the ball back to 2. Two going one-on-one with Hasty at the top of the key. 2 takes up his dribble, gets it over to 12. 12 gets it back to 2. 2 gets it over to 22. And it hits the back of Hasty, ends up in Welch's hands, and Welch slows it down. Oh, and Hasty is picked clean from behind by number 2. Ellis Weber slides over, squares up on number 2. Number 2 puts on the Jets, gets inside the paint. Cody Bomagen steps over to help out. He continues to push in, and Ellis Weber gets the stop. Welch with the defensive rebound, and Ellis Weber brings the ball back up the court for the Bobcats. Ellis Weber turns it up, kicks it out to Hasty. Hasty just head fakes his way to his second straight three-pointer. It is now 32-8, 4 minutes, 26 seconds remaining here in the second period. Number 2 comes around opposite the screen. Cody Bomagen blocks the ball out of bounds. And reminds everyone that the rim is a sacred place when it comes to him playing defense. Above substitute out, a couple of players bring back in Hunt. Hunt with a nice shot, does not fall, but hits number 22 cleanly, and Rex Cooper puts it back, makes it 32-10. Ellis Weber brings the ball up the court, gets it over to Hasty. Hasty has 3 guys within 10 feet of him. Gilbertson cuts inside, gets it out to Ellis Weber. Ellis Weber decides, I'll shoot one of those 2, and it's good. 35-10, Ellis Weber from about 28 feet away decides, you know what, I can do that. Hunt gets in there, drives the lane, and it just will not fall for him. Gilbertson with the rebound, gets the ball up to Cody Bomagen. Cody Bomagen takes it in, misses the first one, gets his own rebound, and puts it back. 37-10, timeout called, and we will take it with them. Don't you go anywhere on this battle in the Bighorns on Valentine's Day. 37 for the Thermopolis Bobcats, 10 for the Grable Buffs, right here on Wyo Today's YouTube channel, 101.7 KDNO, or listen live at wyotoday.com.
You work hard for those you love, putting in long hours because your family's hopes and dreams are worth saving for. That's why Bighorn Federal offers multiple ways to save. Our products can help you start saving for more immediate needs and future goals today. Talk to your local branch about an interest-bearing checking or savings account, education IRA, Roth IRA, CD, or health savings account from Bighorn Federal. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When you choose your bank, it makes sense to choose your neighbors, your friends at Central Bank and Trust.
We're the parents cheering next to you at the games.
We're the volunteers working with you at local events.
We are the friendly faces who greet you by name.
For your personal and business needs, loan, saving, checking, or tools for running your business and financing your dreams, choose a bank that truly understands you.
Central Bank and Trust, across from the post office in Thermopolis. Go Bucks!
All right, and we are back as the Buffs bring the ball up the court. Hunt with the ball, driving in the basket, hits it off his own foot, does a nice flip back pass, but he's just a step out of bounds. Thermopolis forces the turnover. They will be taking the ball back from under their basket and going the other way. Cody Bomagen with the ball, brings it up the court. Kicks it over to Welch. Welch directing traffic, invites Summerall to take a grab on it. Here comes Cody Bomagen. Back to Collins. And timeout has been called. So timeout has been called. 2:52 remaining here in the second period, 37-10. We will take this break with them right here on WYO Today's YouTube channel. 101.7 KDNO and WYO Today. Listen live.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
All right, we are back out of that timeout. Gilbertson with the ball, drives in deep and puts it in the basket. 39-10 here in the second quarter. 2 minutes, 36 seconds remaining. Number 12 driving the ball, kicks it back to Hunt. Hunt covered by Summerall, loses it, but gets it over there to Cooper, and Cooper puts it in the basket. 39-12. Your Thermopolis Bobcats over the Grable Buffs. Gilbertson gets it over to Bomagen. Bomagen back to Collins. Collins looking to see what opportunity presents itself. Gilbertson takes the ball over to Bomagen. Bomagen under the basket to Welch. Welch kicks it underneath the basket to Summerall. Ball gets loose, ends up going Thermopolis way. Thermopolis maintains possession, will inbounds from the near sideline. Gilbertson with the ball. Gets it back around to Bomagen. Bomagen to Collins. Collins gets it back over to Gilbertson and then back to Bomagen. Bomagen to Welch inside the paint. Gets up, draws the contact. No foul, but knocks down the basket. And that brings it to 41-12 with 1:35 to go here in the second quarter. Number 2 with the ball, gets it over, and it is picked off by Powell. Powell with the ball, kicks it up to Bomagen. Bomagen lays it in nice and easy, 43-12. 1:19 remaining. Bobcats over the Buffs. Hunt squares up. Nice pass to the inside, picked off by Welch. Welch pushes it off to Gilbertson. Gilbertson goes up for the layup. Bomagen takes it off the glass and stuffs it in. There's no doubt what was happening with that one. Collins kind of trailing behind as Bomajan squares up on Hunt. Not on Hunt. Hunt, number 2, gets free, but Welch blocks him as he goes for the basket. Welch taking the ball up the court. He says, I'm a forward. Somebody needs to take this. Gives it to Gilbertson. Gilbertson loses his footing, and the ball ends up in Hunt's hand. Hunt's over to Carter Jacobs. Carter Jacobs gets blocked by Welch, gets his own rebound, misses that rebound, takes another shot, does not get it, and Gilbertson with the defensive rebound. 3 opportunities inside 2 feet, and the Buffs could not capitalize. Powell with the ball, drives to the basket, passes it over to Welch. Welch with the 2-pointer. It is 47-12. Less than 10 seconds to go here in the half. Number 2 brings the ball up the court, kicks it over. 1 second to go. Carter Jacobs is stopped by Cody Bomajan at the end of the half. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a thing of beauty as we end the half with a blocked shot and head to the locker room with your Thermopolis Bobcats up 47-12 over the Grable Buffs. Don't go anywhere. We will be back with our Hot Springs Health halftime show here in just a moment. But first, let's pay a few bills. Don't go anywhere. Stay with us here on WYO Today's YouTube channel. 101.7 KDNO or listening live on wyotoday.com.
B&M Septic and Excavation offers prompt professional service. Call them today for a quote at 850-2200. They serve far and wide across Fremont County and deep. B&M Septic and Excavation is proud to support Fremont County sports.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Riverton Blodorn Lumber is proud to support youth sports. Experience the Blodorn difference. Quality products, design, delivery, and expert service. Blodorn Lumber, 1202 North Federal in Riverton. Blodorn Lumber.
Why should your new floor come from Carpet One? Because we're passionate about the spaces our neighbors call home. We're part of your community, and we're also part of the world's largest cooperative of independently owned and operated flooring stores. So you can be sure you'll get great selection and outstanding value with every installation. Whether it's carpet, hardwood, tile, or luxury vinyl, our experts take the guesswork out of choosing the right floor. We're your local Carpet One Floor and Home, the one store for your perfect floor.
Visit Lander Gambles to make your home feel like new. They will beat any competitor's price. Stop by to speak to one of the sales agents or visit LanderGambles.com. Lander Gambles will help you find the perfect product that fits your budget and lifestyle. Lander Gambles, 420 Main Street, Lander, Wyoming.
Your car or truck is an investment. When it needs repairs, you need someone you can trust to do the job right. Take it to Gunner's Automotive. They repair all makes and models of cars and trucks, from oil changes to brakes, tires, and more. Gunner's Automotive, 856-2288.
Your tax pros at 219 East Main Street in Riverton, Wyoming can handle all your tax needs. Whatever your situation, we know what to do. Call 307-856-2256 today to schedule an appointment. H&R Block is open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
And we are back for the Hot Springs Health halftime show here in Thermopolis, as the first game with the Lady Cats versus the Lady Buffs ended up being a 45-43 thriller that the Lady Cats pulled out in victory through the Battle of the Bighorns. This has turned into the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, as the Thermopolis Bobcats are up 47-12 at the half. And when I look at this game, essentially it boils down to this. The CB&T stat of the game is offense. The Grable Buffs have had opportunities to score. It's not like they've gone down the court and just thrown the ball out of bounds every time. They've had plenty of opportunities. They just have not been able to get shots to fall. Additionally, defense. Not only is Thermopolis scoring, but they have 4 blocked shots, and they have a dozen defensive rebounds. Cody Bomagen has been a one-man glass cleaner, as he's walking around with about a half a dozen defensive rebounds and 5 offensive rebounds, on top of 11 billion points in the first half. Welch has been able to play excellent defense as well, as he has played hard, and I use that last name, but Brody Welch has done an excellent job playing defense, guarding up, got 2 blocked shots, rebounded on both ends of the floor, and finished when he's had the opportunity. Those are the stats. Grable shooting about, 20% from the field, while Thermopolis has finished consistently coming down the court. Those are the stats of the games for CB&T to keep your eye on. As we move towards the second half, it's now a question of, will we see the running clock? And I don't know that it's a question of will we see it, but when we see it. With a 35-point lead at halftime, Thermopolis is closing in rapidly. This could be an interesting endeavor as Thermopolis tries to make a run for 100 points tonight as well. So Valentine's Day is not over. Stay close with your sweetheart, and let's see what happens as the second half gets underway in just over 3 minutes. Stay here with us here at YO Today's YouTube channel. Stay here with us on 101.7 KDNO, and stay here with us on YOToday.com's Listen Live as we get ready for the second half of the game here in Thermopolis today.
Here on our hometown Bobcats. Whether it's game night or school night, we've got the prescriptions, health essentials, and friendly service you can count on. Hot Springs Pharmacy, your local team, your local pharmacy. Let's have a big cheer for our hometown team.
Clogged drains? Top Priority Drain Cleaning's got you. Fair prices, top service, and a lowest price guarantee. Show any past price, and they'll beat it by 5%. Call Top Priority now at 307-709-CLOG. They would like to wish all the Fremont County teams good luck this year.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection. Discover Thermopolis is proud to stand with our Bobcats. From local attractions to hometown pride, there's always something to cheer about here. Discover Thermopolis, celebrating our community and rooting for the Bobcats all season long.
Dos Solitos is proud to support Fremont County sports teams. Enjoy bold Mexican flavors that'll have your taste buds shouting, "Olé!" Follow them on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok for updates on events and food truck locations.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 316 North 6th Street, Thermopolis.
The crowd is roaring, the whistle sounds, and a new season kicks off. Behind every pass, every drive, and every hard-fought point, Hot Springs Health is there. From Fremont County to Worland and right here in Thermopolis, their clinics care for every athlete like family. With modern equipment, trusted providers, and sports equipment ready when you need them, Hot Springs Health keeps our athletes strong and ready to play. This season and every season, Hot Springs Health proudly stands with our hometown teams.
Head to Nana's Bowling and Bakery in DuBois for Family Fun Night. Now booking parties for all ages and occasions. To reserve your company, family, or birthday party, call 455-3660. Nana's Bowling and Bakery is proud to support Fremont County student athletes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting ready for the second half. We've got 12 seconds left in halftime. The Thermopolis Bobcats up 47-12 over the Grable Buffs, and we are geared up and ready to go. There's the buzzer, and we are ready for the third quarter of action here in Thermopolis. The battle in the Bighorn Mountains resumes right now. It is Bobcat basketball. Hasty sets up to take the inbound. Hasty with the ball, flicks it out to Ellis Weber. Weber comes up, kicks it over to Collins. Collins finds Hasty. Hasty gets back over to Collins, over to Ellis Weber. Weber sees the lane, takes it, heads to the middle, and puts it right in. 49-12. 7:38 remaining here in the third quarter. Number 2 brings the ball up the court. So he sends it over, and it bounces off his foot and out of bounds. It is the Bobcats' ball. Brody Welch with the ball on the inbounds it to Ellis Weber. Weber comes up the court, number 2, face guarding him. Weber looks over, finds Collins. Collins gets it over to Hasty. Hasty, who's had a hot hand from deep today, does not get this one. Ellis Weber with the rebound, but drops it out of bounds, and it is the Buffs' ball. Buffs with the ball, coming back up the court. Number 2 with the ball, being guarded by Ellis Weber. Over to number 21, that's Ellert. Over to Jacobs. Then to Hunt. Hunt kicks it over there to Jacobs. Jacobs with a nice turnaround. Brody Welch with the block. And it bounces off of Jacobs. Thermopolis basketball. Thermopolis inbounds. Welch to Weber. Weber comes up the court. Thermopolis. Weber kicks it across to Hasty. Hasty kicks it over to Collins. Collins back out to Weber. Weber to Welch. Welch and Bomagen working together for Bomagen to dunk that one there, getting the lead 51-12. Welch and Bomagen have played together for so long, so many games, they can read each other's minds, and that's exactly what they did right there. With that little give and go, Weber and Bomagen all over number 2. He's able to keep the ball, gets it outside. Beautiful three-point shot by Hunt. Hunt's not able to finish. Jacobs with a nice rainbow, does not fall. Hasty with the ball. Bringing it up the court for the Bobcats. Bobcats up 51-12, 5:56 remaining in the third quarter. Weber with the ball, kicks it over to Collins. Collins flicks it back out to Weber, but it's just a little long, and it is out of bounds. Buffalo's ball. Substitution as Hernandez and number 15 come in for the Buffs. About half the roster I don't have names for the Buffs here. And as a result of that, I'm having to just go on numbers. Hunt back to Hernandez. Hernandez over to Jacobs. Jacobs back to Hunt. Hunt makes a nice read back to number 15, but number 15 was doing a baseline cut, and the ball goes out of bounds. Unforced error against the Buffaloes there, and a turnover as the Buffaloes practice a little bit of their press. Weber bringing the ball up the court. 15, he gets the pick from Cody Bomagen. Shot by Collins, does not fall. Hasty, they've got 15 pinned under the basket. Hernandez with the ball. Hernandez with the ball, Weber on top of him, and Hernandez looking for anybody to throw the ball to. He finds Cooper. Cooper gets it to 15. 15 gets it back over to Hernandez. Hernandez, charge called. Hernandez on Weber. Weber got his feet set nicely, and as a result, that charge forces a turnover. And that is the fourth possession in a row where the Buffaloes have turned the ball over on their side of the court. As a result, timeout has been called. Timeout has been called by the Buffaloes. And they are going to think things over after a series of turnovers on their side of the court. I will stay with them as we look now at 51-12. 51-12, the Thermopolis Bobcats over the Grable Buffs. Looks like Thermopolis is going to keep the pressure on and continue to work on things as they move towards the end of the season. The Buffs playing with a lot of heart. There is no quit in those boys. I will say that for them 100%. They are playing hard. They are playing aggressive. They are doing everything they can out there. Thermopolis is just playing incredible basketball today. Here we go. Collins with the inbounds. Collins inbounds to Weber. Weber brings the ball up the court. 15 on Weber. Cody Bomagen over to Hasty. Hasty kicks it back out to Weber. A lot of clear out there for Collins. Collins has the ball, goes driving in the paint, puts it up with the left hand, does not fall. Rebound by number 15. Buffaloes bring the ball back up the court. There goes Jacobs, back to 15. 15 over to Hunt. Hunt over to Hernandez. Hernandez with a long three-point shot. Does not fall. They are playing save the ball. They end up saving the ball and ends up with a foul on Collins. Buffs will inbound the ball from under the basket. One team foul each here in the third quarter. 4:19 remaining, 51-12. Thermopolis over the Buffs. Cody Bomagen gets called for the foul on the shot. Hernandez will shoot two from the line. But waiting for Hernandez's first shot. Hernandez shoots, and he scores. Hernandez preparing for his second shot. And it's good as well. Hernandez with two free throws. Hasty with the ball, bringing it up the court. Cody Bomagen takes the ball, passes it over to Collins. Collins takes the ball, dribbles around the perimeter. He is faced up by Jacobs. Passes it over to Welch. Excellent defense that time by Cooper. Ends up with the steal. Hunt back to Cooper or Jacobs. Jacobs back to Hunt. Number 15 with the cut. Ends up rolling around at his feet, kicks it back out. It is lost. It is going to be Hasty who picks up the ball. Hasty with the layup, and it is good. 53-14, Bobcats to Buffaloes. Long shot there. Three-pointer for Jacobs, and Jacobs hits it. 53-17. 3:15 remaining here in the third quarter. Collins coming around with the ball at the top, shoots it out to Welch. Welch leaves it for Weber. Collins, 200 miles away from the basket, gets a nice lane after a pick. But there was a loose ball foul away from the action. Here comes Cimarral. Here comes Gilbertson. Here comes Powell. Hasty and Bomagen stay on the court. Hasty and Hernandez having a nice conversation. Pile over to Cimarral. Cimarral to Gilbertson. Gilbertson back to Hasty. Hasty takes no three-point shot, but he got hammered, and he will take 3 shots from the line with a chance to bring the lead back to 39. We are preparing for the first shot. Hasty, nice form, fashion, and that first shot falls. 54-17, 2:51 remaining here in the third period. Here goes Hasty once again. It is up, it is good. It is now 55-17. Thermopolis over the Buffs. Hasty with one more shot to go. Hasty's shot is up. It is good. 3 for 3 from the line for Hasty. 56-17, 2:49 remaining here in the third quarter. Thermopolis Bobcats up over the Grable Buffs. Hernandez inside. He has done yeoman's work tonight, but it has not made a huge bit of difference in the score. Cody Bomagen goes up for the rebound. He is fouled from behind, and Thermopolis will inbound from under the basket as they earn the rebound, draw the foul, and are now only one drawn foul away from the bonus in this quarter. Gilbertson with the ball, coming up. Garrison with the ball. Garrison brings it back over. Garrison takes it to the house, bringing the score to 58-17. 58-17, 2 minutes, 13 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. The pressure is still on as Garrison mans up on number 2. Edler with a nice 2-point jump shot there from the free throw line. Brings the Buffs to 19, 58-19 with 1 minute and 49 seconds remaining in the third quarter. They have called timeout. We're going to take it with them. Don't go anywhere as we are rapidly coming to the end of the third quarter here on the WYO Today YouTube channel, 101.7 KDNO, or listen live on wyotoday.com. Actually, we're going to stay with them. It's a 30-second timeout, so we are going to stay with them as they are getting ready to come back out on the court. And we are looking for the opportunity here Let's see what happens. It is Thermopolis ball under the basket. Hasty will take it out. He looks like he'll be inbounding it to Garrison. Inbounds to Garrison. And the clock is running. 1:57 remaining here in the third quarter. Garrison to Bomagen. Bomagen just faked him out all day, takes it to the basket, and earns the free throw. We are now in a running clock situation. The clock is running. Thermopolis is in the bonus, and Thermopolis is preparing for Cody Bomagen to take one more shot to get them to 61. And it's good. 61-19. 1 minute, 25 seconds remaining here in the third quarter as the Grable Buffs continue to work. Oh my goodness, that was an impressive work as he forces the travel. Cimarral with some outstanding defense, backed up by Garrison, and that is another offensive turnover here in the quarter. Garrison with the ball, inbounds to Hasty. Hasty back to Bomagen. Hasty, Bomagen. Bomagen, oh, gets it outside to Garrison. Garrison forces it inside, gets the ball knocked away, and they will inbound from under the basket. 50 seconds remaining here in the third period. Clock is running. 61-19, ball goes to Garrison. Garrison gets it to Bomagen. Bomagen rolls with the little baby hook shot, and it's good. 63-19. 25 seconds remaining in the quarter. Hunt loses his footing as a result. Garrison's defense, no good. There was a travel as they got a little bit too aggressive trying to make that fast break work. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Ball is inbounded, 5 seconds to go. Clark with number 2 with the ball, kicks it over to Edler, and it is short here at the end of the third period. End of the third period, 63-19. Thermopolis over Grable as we head to the fourth period. Don't go anywhere as we are ready for the fourth quarter to fire up. We're going to pay some bills, but you stay with us right here on YO Today's YouTube channel, 101.7 KDNO, or listening live on YOToday.com. We'll be right back.
Buffalo in Thermopolis. Whether you're craving a juicy burger, a tender steak, or something from the sea, we've got something to excite every palate. Savor our craft beers, brewed right on site, and enjoy our signature cocktails. Don't forget to pick up a souvenir to add to your collection. Come in, catch all the games, and soak in the atmosphere. You'll only find this unique experience at the One-Eyed Buffalo, located at 535 Broadway in Thermopolis, open daily at 11 a.m. Proud supporters of Thermopolis High School sports.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
All right, and we are back for the fourth quarter, and what we just saw was an inbounds pass that was missed right off the bat. The Buffs turned the ball over to the Thermopolis Bobcats, and we are in the fourth quarter. Ellis Weber with the ball. Bringing it up, nice little pick and roll there to Garrison. Garrison kicks it out to Simmerall. Simmerall looking for Ellis Weber. Ellis Weber with a nice three-point opener, not there. Looks like a great pass to Brody Welch, who throws it over to Garrison, bounces off of him, hits Pyle, and ends up coming all the way back around to Simmerall for three. Buffs with a deep drive, not able to finish, and Ellis Weber has the ball on the break, sends it up to Hasty. Hasty goes up, but is not able to finish. Buffs with the recovery, kicks it over to number 2. Number 2 brings the ball up the court, tosses it to Hernandez. Hernandez with the ball. Looking for opportunity, gets it over to Cooper. Cooper sends it over to 15. 15 comes around. Still looking for somewhere to take the ball to, gets it back over to Cooper. Cooper to Hernandez. Cooper sets a nice pick. Hernandez, though, is picked up by Weber. And Hernandez throws the ball back across the court. It's going to be a backcourt violation. Hunt and number 12 coming back in the game for number 2 and Edler. Garrison with the ball, 6:20 remaining in the game. Brody Welch kicks it out. Simmerall with 3. Not able to land that one. Ellis Weber and Welch battling for the offensive rebound. Simmerall gets it back to Collins. Collins gets it back to Welch. Welch rolls over, takes a nice turnaround J, and it is good. And there is a Buffs timeout with 5:53 remaining in the game. 5:53 remaining in the fourth quarter. Thermopolis up 68-19. We will take this break with them here on YO Today's YouTube and 101.7 KDNO.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Considering physical therapy? Get it done right with Right Rehabilitation. Doctors Ryan and Tess Williams offer outpatient physical therapy for sports injuries, pre- and post-surgical rehabilitation, joint pain, and more for adults and children. Ryan is the only board-certified orthopedic specialist in town, and they always put their patients first. Newly renovated offices at 800 Shoshoni Street in Thermopolis include a large gym and private treatment rooms. Call for an appointment today. Right Rehabilitation.
All right, and we are back coming out of the timeout. Hunt bringing the ball up the court, going face-to-face with Garrison. They kick it over number 12, and number 12 is just not able to handle it, manages to get the thing back, runs around Weber, dribbles it off his foot, out of bounds. Weber to Collins. Collins back to Weber, bring the ball up the court. 5:28 remaining in the fourth quarter. Weber at the top of the key, looks for Collins. Collins swings it over to Simmerall. Simmerall says, why not? Let's shoot another one. Does not fall. Welch with the rebound, kicks it back out to Collins. Collins with a head fake. Goes to the basket, but cannot finish it. Collins and Simmerall drop back in coverage. Clark has the ball up to number 15. 15 in the paint, flicks it out, but it is Garrison that comes out with it. Garrison slows them down. 4:56 remaining, 68-19. Thermopolis over Grable. Brody Welch able to roll, make a nice jump step, rolls around and gets the shot at the free throw line. 43 seconds to go. 4 minutes, 43 seconds to go. 68-19, and we are shooting two at the line with Brody Welch. Brody Welch is set. It is up. It is good. 69-19, 4:20 remaining. There is a mass substitution for the Bobcats. Mass substitution of Bobcats as we get to see Logan Johnson come in and Aiden Clear. Get to see number 34. Somebody we don't have on the roster in there. Shot by Hunt, just doesn't happen. Number 5 gets it back outside to 15 to Hunt. Hunt gets inside, takes a shot, does not fall for him. Number 5 with a second offensive rebound, says he's going to go up and put it himself. Bruden draws the contact from Brody Welch. He goes to the line with the opportunity to shoot two. Number 5 is William Harlow. William Harlow down there doing the dirty work, getting the offensive rebounds, goes and earns the contact and the right to take two shots. Here is his first. Just a little too much on it, hits the back of the rim, bounces off. It's kind of been the theme of the game today. Baskets that just won't fall. Bobcats take out Brody Welch, bring in number 30. And the second shot does fall. It is 69-20. 2 minutes, 43 seconds remaining. Number 24, Lane Collimer with the ball, driving down the lane, kicks it out to number 12. Colby Deere takes the three, does not hit it. And the Buffs bring the ball back up the court. Anthony Chacon with the ball, sends it over to number 14, Landon Kraft. Landon Kraft kicks it back out to Chacon. Chacon pinned up in the corner, got to get free. There's got to get him some help. And it turns into a jump ball situation. Possession arrow goes to Thermopolis. Thermopolis with the ball, 2 minutes to go, 69-20. Number 15, Trevin Schaefer inbounds the ball back to number 24, Lane Collimer. Collimer with the ball, gets across half court. Oh, goes up and hits Chacon with an elbow as they were moving for positioning there. They're going to call that an offensive foul. Maybe, kind of. No solid signal yet on what they want to do. They're going to say we might have some blood on the floor or some spit or something that will cause slippage. So we're going to take care of that. So hazard on the floor is what was going on in that moment. Stop time. Shoshoni staying in the game. There we go. Ball gets passed in to Powell. Powell with the ball, gets it over to number 30. Number 30 does a nice roll, kicks it out to number 12. Number 12 back to Powell. Powell sends it over to 15. Trevor Schaefer. Schaefer gets it in. Not able to finish as the ball gets knocked loose, and it stays. Thermopolis ball, 1 minute, 8 seconds to go, 69-20. Thermopolis Bobcats over the Grable Buffs. Powell sends it around. They're going around the horn with it. 12 back to Powell. And Powell takes a beautiful shot, just does not fall. For the Grable Buffs, the ball's coming back up the court. Shoshoni has it. He is matched up one-on-one on Powell. Back to number 11. Cameron Gorski. Gorski loses the handle. Number 12 with a nice shot, does not fall. Back to number 15, less than 40 seconds to go. Powell slows it down. Sends it over to 30, takes it back, wide open look, just short. And the ball goes out of bounds. It will be Grable Buffs ball. Less than 20 seconds to go in the game. Shoshoni fires it up to number 11. Number 11, Cameron Gorski, not able to knock down the open three. Number 14 passes it back to Gorski. Gorski kicks it back over to number 24. 24 sends it back over to number 14. Landon Kraft with a nice shot, just will not fall. And Powell ends up with the ball on the defensive rebound, and that is the ball game. 69-20, Thermopolis Bobcats over the Grable Buffs in this St. Valentine's Day massacre in the Battle of the Bighorn Mountains. I will be right back with our post-game coverage, our storyteller, good sport of the game, our Gatorade player of the game, and to wrap things up here in beautiful Thermopolis, Wyoming on Valentine's Day. Stay with us on WYO Today's YouTube, 101.7 KDNO, or listening live on wyotoday.com.
Relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion. Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit java. To learn more, visit storytelleryo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
Looking to transform your home or outdoor space? Thermopolis Hardware has everything you need.
From a kitchen or bath remodel to barbecue grills to name brand tools and sporting goods, the staff at Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile is here to help.
Stop in today and they'll find what you need and get you on your way. Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, your one-stop for home improvement, outdoor recreation, and more.
Ace Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, a hardware store and a whole lot more.
Shop local.
Be local.
Go Bobcats.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back for the Thermopolis post-game show, and we are set for our Click It or Ticket post-game show right here on WYO Today Media, and this one was a rout from the beginning. 69 points for the Thermopolis boys, 20 points for the Grable Buffs. And this one was over almost as soon as it got started. Thermopolis came out in a no-nonsense way. Couple of quick defensive stops, some quick points on the board, rebounding, block shots, everything you look for in an exciting rout, Thermopolis delivered in this game. And as a result of that, it makes it hard to pick some players because, well, let's be honest, there's a lot of things to look at. But I go to our storyteller, good sport of the game, and I'm going to put that one on Brody Welch. Brody Welch did outstanding as he played that front end position, offensive, defensive rebounding, blocking, was able to hit shots when they needed to be hit. Perfect from the line today. Brody Welch was absolutely our storyteller, good sport of the game. But tonight's Gatorade player of the game can be none other than Cody Bomagen. Cody was able to block shots. He threw down some killer dunks. He broke the spirit early of the Grable Buffs with a couple of big stops, block shots, and then a couple of massive dunks on breakaways that just demonstrated that Thermopolis would not be denied tonight. He was at the line, and he was dead on from the line, averaging over 85% in shooting. As a result, he is our Gatorade player of the game. So as we look to the end of this weekend, regionals are rapidly approaching. Thermopolis is looking good. They're looking polished. They're looking ready to play ball. And I think they've got an opportunity to go a long way. I will not be on the call. Kevin Gerber will be back. I know you've missed him, but I have had a blast calling Thermopolis for the last couple of games and enjoying this Valentine's Day weekend with you. For me and for cameraman Declan, we are thrilled to have been a part of this battle in the Bighorn Mountains on Valentine's Day. And we look forward to seeing you guys again real soon. Thank you so much to Leanne Sanderson at the Mothership, and now Alana Whitaker at the Mothership, who is also my daughter. I'm a proud father. My son on camera, my daughter in the board op. Can't ask for more than that. Thank you so much for being with us today on WYO Today's YouTube channel, for being with us on 101.7 KDNO, or for listening live on WyoToday.com. Remember, click it or ticket, buckle up. Don't drink or drive, and if you are celebrating tonight, this Valentine's Day, make sure you are using a designated driver. Be safe out there, don't drive distracted, and have a great rest of your Valentine's Day weekend.
Hi, my name is Deputy Krista Grove with the Laramie County Sheriff's Office. I wanted to remind everyone that no matter how big your kiddo might seem, they should probably still be sitting in a booster seat. My son, Sylvester Grove, 9 years old, still sits in a booster seat in my vehicle. I've responded to far too many crashes where there have been kids not buckled up and have seen the worst. Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
I'm Winslow Friday, Director of the Wind River Intertribal Council Department of Transportation. It makes me and my crew happy when you buckle up. It just might save your life.
I'm gonna get us home.
Buckle up for life, Wyoming.
They say to wear your passion on your sleeve, and WyoTees makes it possible. Whether you're looking to stand out with custom t-shirts or wear top quality brands like Carhartt, Red Wing, and CC Beanie, WyoTees has them. WyoTees of Thermopolis offers personalized printing and embroidery services to bring your vision to life. Show off your pride with official University of Wyoming gear for the whole family. Female, veteran-owned, and dedicated to quality, WyoTees is your go-to for all things apparel.